My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
What's going on? I'm Bourbon, and this is Whiskey Uncensored. Tonight, we actually have a guest, a pretty cool guest. I'm going to see who's in chat here, warm up with a little sip, and then I'll introduce and bring in our guest. First one here tonight was Katie Turk. Let's go. Cheers to some great people. Well, I don't know. The people saying cheers are great. I don't know about me, but cheers. Bourbon Ball Lee in the house. Cheers, brother. I'm warming up with a little Tin Cup 10, a little low proof MGP happiness. And there is some MGP in tonight's. It's not a blind, it's a flight. So we'll get into that. Kathy Huey. There we go. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Kathy. I think it's first time here. Maybe that's a four-leaf person. How's it going? ASMR Whiskey is here. Cheers from Vegas, everyone. Cheers, Andrew. There you go. Cheers, everyone. Gonna pour some Yellow Spot 12-year triple cast. Jerry Black. Cheers to you, man, and cheers to finally the VA giving you what you deserve, brother. Thanks for all your service, and glad they're coming through for you. Our tax dollars at work. Finally. Hello, all you magnificent whiskey people. Bourbon Neophyte. Cheers, Anthony. How you doing? Z-Man in the house. Cheers to me. I'm going to get drunk right away. Good thing this is 84 proof. Mike Franklin in the house. John Cran's in the house. Peter White is in the house. My buddy Rob is in the house. Every day I'm hustling. Who the fuck you thinking with fucking boy 4 and 5? What? Fucking rough. What? What's up, brother? Got a drink to that. Let's see here. Scrolling. Don't want to keep the guests waiting too long. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Brian. Cheers to your glorious wood. GT Mustang 09 in the house. Good evening. High fingers. High five. And I think I said high fingers. So 5 fingers. High five. There you go. 4-leaf whiskey is in the house. Imagine that. Cheers, 4-leaf whiskey. Gandhi Road is here. Cheers. Everyone. William Reynolds is here. Cheers. Kind of doing the Cheech thing right now. Just kind of happened. Roy R does things. Roy R does cocktails. Good evening. Good evening, sir. I know I owe you an email. Life has been crazy as of late. Adam, Mr. Whiskey Shits himself is here. Cheers, Adam. Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it. Let's see here. OMJ. Hi, Dad. People don't know. Old man Joe's my dad. Cheers. William Hall saying cheers. Prescription Bourbon is in the house. What's up, DMC? How you doing? Llama or alpaca? You're going to have to come on later to discuss that. Alex Briere, the Moose, is in the house. Cheers, brother. Miles, well, you're going to have to come over on later so we can discuss it. Mr. Great Shot is in the house. Cheers, Mark. Miles Chrisman here. Cheers. I mean, I don't really blame him. More importantly, how's the pup, Miles? And with that, I'm going to call it that we're caught up. I'm sure plenty more people will be coming in. We'll say cheers, but I don't want to keep our gorgeous guest waiting any longer. The Irish whiskey queen of the United States, the person I call Irish whiskey Yaddle, to the answer to Donald Rance, the Irish whiskey Yoda, it is Stacie H, 4-leaf whiskey.
Yaddle. I keep thinking that's something used for soup.
Yeah. No. Wait, do you not know what Yaddle looks like?
No.
Hang on.
My husband watches Star Wars. I'm more into Trek.
Well, that's like not an animation. Here. There we go. Here's a badass picture of her. She showed up more in video games and cartoons than what do you
I'm
call
curious
it?
because I
The
do have an
actual
image
series.
I have an image in my head what I think this is going to look like.
Okay. Well, let's see if you agree.
Okay, that's way more badass than what I was thinking.
Exactly. See, I'm calling you a badass.
Okay.
Yeah, she don't play.
You said like female Yoda, and I'm thinking like the female gremlin from the movie Gremlins when they're all sitting in the bar.
Hey, Yoda can look all old and crotchety, but Yoda can get down too, you know? You know, he might seem all old and crotchety, but when it's game time, you know? So why don't you, why don't I give you the floor for a second, introduce yourself, talk about your channel briefly, even though probably everyone here knows already.
Yeah, I think everybody here knows.
You're a much bigger deal than I am, so you could keep it brief.
I don't know about that. But I have my own channel, 4-Leaf Whiskey, and we primarily review Irish whiskey, although I do throw in some Scotch and bourbon. I get a lot of stuff from Ireland. I try to get information out to everybody because Irish whiskey is kind of pricey. So you want to know what it tastes like before you go out and buy a bottle of it. So, and this gentleman is going to be on my channel tomorrow to try some Irish poachine, not poutine, like he calls it.
Just poutine? And if one of my few mods could drop Stacey's link,
you love to harass me about calling it that too.
What?
You love to harass me by calling it poutine.
Oh, absolutely.
Poachine.
I'm gonna have my toodly-doo glasses full of poutine tomorrow.
I'm drinking American tonight, so I actually busted out a Glen, although it is from my Irish club. So it's got the Irish club.
I took your lead, and I got another toodly-doo.
Hey, you got another one.
When I was in Kentucky.
Oh, you got the new riff.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy that they have new riff? They have 2 glasses at New Riff.
Toodly-doos, yeah. Come on, camera. There
you go.
This is a toodly-doo, as I call them.
I'll have to drink from my new riff to a glass tomorrow as well. I couldn't believe I walked in there. I'm like, they have 2 glasses.
So I actually didn't even get this at the distillery. I got this at the Rick House when we did a barrel pick. They had 1 at the Rick House, so I bought it. You know, they have like a little thing where you can do like a mobile transaction, and that's where I got a couple of cool bottles too. But
oh, cool!
I'm like, I need that toodly-doo glass. It's not actually
called. We're gonna get some done eventually, but they're not cheap. And they're still new enough that there's not a lot of places that make them.
I got to see if there's one place I know that I got to see.
Yeah, let me know. I've gotten a couple quotes from a couple places.
Okay. Well, I'm sure they're pricey.
Oh, yeah.
Like what? I'm going to guess like $20 a piece. Maybe 15.
No, they're not that much. I think I could get a case of 48 for it was going to be like $350.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here.
Oh, thank you, prescription bourbon.
I'm just
and Peter
finding
White.
where we were in chat. And so I sent Stacie a whole bunch of American whiskey, and she hand delivered me in person when we had lunch a whole bunch of Irish whiskey. So
the Irish Poaching and one real good. Well, no, I gave you a couple, I think.
No, you gave me a bottle that I have no idea what it is. Looks like 4 poutines, and
the bottle is my gift to you because you have helped me so much. You've helped me get subscribers. You've been so welcoming. So that was my thank you.
Well,
so
you're
that
welcome.
Is heated Irish
and
it's
I'm happy I can help you finish that. I guess that would be a horizontal of John's Lane. Not John's Lane. What do you call it? The what brand is that?
Powers.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. You got me the old school bottle of the 3 Swallows. So
and the place I got it had like four left when I bought that. They're gone.
Oh, I just use the same bottle and I just keep refilling it with the new stuff and then throw out the new bottles.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same whiskey in it. Us big Irish.
I got this weird view
like the old school bottles.
All right, so we're gonna get into some of the stuff I sent Stacie. I guess we're having a little warm up. Let me see if I missed anybody. I'm sure some more people have come in here since. Let's see here. Scrolling.
A few people.
There we go. The franchise is here. Cheers, Gary. How you doing? Of course, Five Fingers is here, saying hi. 4 Leaf Whiskey.
Hi, 5 Fingers. 5 Fingers is almost always the first person in chat.
Jimbo, Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge in the house. If you're not subscribed to Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge, what the hell is wrong with you? Just saying. And I guess I didn't start that early enough because I was rushing. If you're not subscribed to Bourbon Neophyte, what the hell is wrong with you? And while we're at that, Mr. Whiskey Shits is here. If you're not subscribed to Livewire Whiskey, again, what are you doing with your life? You know? Let's see here. Scrolling.
I can honestly say I don't have anything better to do on a Sunday night at 9 o'clock or anything I look forward to more.
What time are we doing tomorrow? Your regular 6?
Yeah, 6 p.m.
Okay. Rolling through the chat. Lone Wanderer 360 is here. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, Noah.
Hi, Noah.
The female gremlin has sex appeal. Nice.
She's a little whorish, so.
Poutine has gravy on it.
Yes.
Well, I mean, should I get a side of brown gravy for tomorrow night? I actually made a recent.
You boo-boo. I don't.
I recently came to the conclusion that even though I love cheese curds, and I had for the first time in my life when I drove all the way to Wisconsin, my first fresh cheese curds, I don't actually like poutine. Soggy ass brown gravy on fries. I'd rather have like
I've had
fries.
When I was up in Alberta, I had some really good poutine though. And it had cheese curds in it and the gravy, and you could actually get like pulled pork added to it if you wanted, and chorizo and other things. But
interesting. I might have to try a more amped up version.
Yeah, it was
there.
Pretty
We go.
Good.
Prescription Bourbon, David, dropping the link for 4 Leaf Whiskey.
Prescription Bourbon.
Bad Axe Bourbon is in the house. Cheers. Looks like a great show. Well, one half of the screen is great, and it ain't my half. What's up, brother? All right. Well, I keep scrolling. You want to get into this? Hippo versus Rhino. Here's the hit. Here's the twist. Rhino in the water, hippo out. I'm telling you, Rob, if we're going to get into these tonight, you're going to have to come on later. Then we could get into these. Andrew Butler is in the house.
One hippo, they're pissy.
1:15 a.m. here.
Oh, wow.
So that is 5. So what time zone is that? Is that Ireland?
No, I think Andrew's in UK. Andrew, let me know if I'm wrong.
All right. Bro, just had some good cheese fries. Okay, see, cheese fries. I don't know. I'm not the gravy fan. Rick's in the house also. Cool.
It struck me as weird, but then I'm like, okay, wait, gravy on mashed potatoes, normal. Gravy on fries, weird. That doesn't make sense.
Well, I can tell you the supposed best place to get poutine here, it sucks.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where it's a food truck. Yeah. Jerry Black has a Glendalough Mountain Strength Poutine 120 proof.
I've got to get that one. Donald keeps recommending that one.
Oh, so it probably tastes like poo then. Anyone else smoking a stick, listening to Sisters of Mercy, and watching Bourbon? I don't know about the Sisters of Mercy.
I like Sisters of Mercy.
I actually have no clue who that is.
Oh, gosh. I think they were big in the 90s.
I'd probably know it if I heard it. I'd have to check it out. So you ready to pour something?
Yeah, I actually already poured it, so it could kind of air out a little bit.
Okay. Oh, you poured the Belle Mead?
Yes.
Okay, so the first bottle Stacie's tasting. I'm actually very curious what you're going to get out of a lot of these. It's kind of why I sent some of these, because they're going to be very different. I mean, like, I know you've had like Michter's 20, which was insanity.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
like,
I won.
You've had like Old Foe, and you've had a couple other samples from other people. I don't think you've had a lot of bourbons at this point. You've probably had a lot more than when we started talking.
I've had a lot more than when we've started, but I still haven't even scratched the surface. I haven't had any of these.
Okay, good. So first one we're pouring for Stacie's pouring, and I'm going to have some too because it's delicious, is a little good old Belle Mead Reserve. This is a now discontinued product because Nelson Greenbrier destroyed the name. And this is 108.3 proof. This is 30% rye MGP.
This smells
out of
good. It
Tennessee,
like
but it's actually distilled in Indiana. Contract distilled.
It's like baked apples with like sugar and nutmeg, like brown sugar.
Yeah, this is the thing. I got to see if I can get your notes. Because, like, to me, I don't even really pull notes on this because it's just, this is like right in my wheelhouse of just, this whiskey makes me happy. So you're getting apple on this, you said?
Yeah, not like fresh apple, like baked apple, like in the frying pan with brown sugar and like nutmeg.
I mean, it doesn't sound bad.
Or like a fried apple, but before the sugar caramelizes. So it hasn't gotten all mushy yet.
William Hall, what are they on clearance for? I got to hear this on clearance. No,
yeah,
man,
you can't find them in Ohio. They're cleared out.
Yeah, but they can still be found. Thankfully, I bunkered. So before this was a cask strength release, and I have not enough of those bunkered, but I have some. $40. Holy crap, dude!
Wow.
3 might not be enough. I believe I have 6 or 7 of these bunkered.
Wow.
Because they're gone.
Smells awesome.
Wow.
It's stuff like this that I wish, like Bath and Body Works sold like a air freshener for your house. Stuff like this.
See, and this I have, like I said, this is just like, this is the quintessential MGP. This makes me happy.
Well, and from what you guys have said, the company that made this, like it's released again, but it doesn't taste the same at all.
Well, no, now they call it green.
Is it Nelson Brothers
Reserve?
Okay.
And now it's a blend of Bardstown, this, and actual Tennessee whiskey, and it's an embarrassment.
Looks like Kathy has that local too.
Yeah, they're still around because people aren't smart enough to clear them off the shelf. Who said they have it?
Kathy.
Oh.
Kathy
Well, maybe when Stacie gives you notes, you might want it. Where are you located? Or you might know where she is.
Oh, shoot. I'm wanting to say out west, but I could be wrong, Kathy.
Okay.
This is nice and oily too.
Clint
I'm
Hickey's
starting to
in the
get
house.
more of like the rye as it
Cheers,
opens
brother.
up. I'm getting more of the rye on there. I'm getting more of like that clovey. All right, I'm gonna.
She's going in. Cheers.
That is yummy. How much rye is in this?
30%.
You really don't get it.
No.
Right the finish. I get a little bit of that spice. So on the nose, I got the baked apples. I don't get that on the palate at all, but it tastes like a baked cake. It's like brown sugar cake.
See, it just makes a fat
A lot
boy
of
happy.
vanilla, brown sugar. Yeah, that like cooked brown sugar. Still got like
It's
the
like
nutmeg
bourbon
through.
dialed up. It's kind of what
Yeah.
I think about, like quintessential bourbon notes, but like turned up to 11. That's
Yeah,
kinda
and at
what
30%, I was worried. I was worried I was going to get a lot of rye on the palate, but I didn't at all. It's just that little bit of spice on the finish.
Mhm.
I like that. That's yummy.
And luckily, they can still be obtained. They're getting fewer and fewer every day because somebody will buy one and taste it and be like, "Oh shit!" when they find out it's not made anymore.
Especially if they find out it's only $40.
Well, no, it's not. That's on clearance. It's
Well, yeah, I mean,
average price on that's around $60, 60, 65.
I would pay 60 for this.
Yeah.
As I go back to it, I'm getting more of the rye, but it's still not overwhelming at all. It's just like a little bit of peppery spice at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Still just tastes like vanilla and brown sugar cake.
Yeah, happiness.
That's yummy.
I'm going to take you on a bit of a journey after this.
Ooh,
So is there any Irish whiskey that you get any notes like that similarly?
I think the short cross rye and malt would be the closest one. I get more molasses on it than brown sugar, but I get a lot of like the heavy kind of cakey note, cereal notes, and then a little bit of the rye spice.
My cousin Ethan joining us, so I guess he needs a little bit of this too.
That's probably the closest one I can think of.
Which one was it? Sorry, I was turned.
The short cross rye and malt cast strength that I got. It's an Irish release, but it's rye and malt, so it's more. Instead,
Gotcha.
I don't get the brown sugar. I get more of the molasses. Like it's heavier, but I get a little bit of that rye spice at the end. So
Kathy's in Nashville. That's why. The thing is get it while you
West
can,
Coast of Nashville.
because once it's gone, it's gone. And there's the whiskey saint, Darrell of Hello Again Whiskey Friends. Cheers, y'all. Gotta love me some American whiskey. Yeah, imagine you kind of like American whiskey, I've heard. And if you're not subscribed to Hello Again Whiskey Friends, what the hell is wrong with you? They hit 1,000 subs this week. Something I'll probably never do. So cheers to that.
I know when I started, I saw them coming up this way and going that way right past. They have a great show. It's a lot of fun.
They do, and they have Jeff. So
yeah,
and they have with 3 of them, they get a lot more content out for sure. Not only that, they're just all 3 freaking legends. So they're Wonder Twin powers combined.
It's hard to find time.
Yeah, it is. Very difficult to find Bell Mead here, and very expensive when you can. 100. Wow. Yeah, don't pay that.
Oh man, I don't know if I'd pay 150 for that.
No, don't pay that.
I would pay 60. I would pay that for it.
The rye brings a lot of brown sugar to the front of the palate with some spice. Not true, not wrong.
Well, that explains it then.
Stacie, Old Man Joe wants to know what you think of Bushmill's tenure.
I don't dislike it. I prefer the 12 over the 10, but I like the Marsala finish. on the 12. The 10 is a lot of honey, almond, and milk chocolate. So if that sounds like something you would like, you'll probably like the 10-year. It's a more of a bourbon finish.
I heard she likes the 16.
I like the 16.
Maybe we'll crack that tomorrow night at the end of your stream.
Ooh, we could do that. Although your palate is going to be burned up after.
All right, we'll see.
You drink that Irish on there too.
Or maybe
we could start. You know, we could always warm up with that one. It's only 40.
All right, we'll see. We'll decide.
Yeah, we'll wing it.
Homemade Joe said that ain't Bonnie. Nope. I said hi, Bonnie.
Boy.
Finally got my hands on the new Stag release. Pick it up tomorrow. Nice. Which proof point?
Those are all allocated here.
Yeah, still a few Belmead 108 in Ohio, but it's 70. I mean, the thing is
I haven't seen any around Central Ohio, but Clint, if you're around Central Ohio, let me know if I'm wrong.
He's up north. He's up by Bobby.
Yeah, we have a big bourbon group here, so they pretty much clean everything out. I found one of the regular ones, but that was a while ago too. I haven't seen this
132 too. They got a second one, dude. Pretty sure that's the newest one. Pretty sure that's 19 or even 20. They got an extra? Love you.
I think I was there last year. I actually had to create like a list on my phone because I had so many bottles from so many different people that were picking them up for me here, there, and everywhere. And
yeah, I have Google spreadsheets for a lot of people I go back and forth with at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's out of hand.
Oh, thank you, Clint. I might hit you up because that was really, really good.
I was going to say, if they're comparing me to
Clint
Bonnie,
is good people.
They better clean it.
Unfortunately, we have a big local bourbon group in Central Ohio, and they clean stuff out pretty quick.
Mm. All right. Yeah, Belmead is 55 to 60 there. Yeah. Thing is, Kathy, once they're gone, they're gone. So
I would pay that.
If you enjoy it, bunker some.
I mean, it tastes like cake, and the only thing I could think better is make cake and pour it in the cake because that is freaking good.
So how much you got left there? I don't know how much you poured.
I only poured a little bit because I'm totally going to be drinking the rest of this.
You're probably going to be what?
Drinking the rest of this after when we're done. I'm waiting to see if something. So far, this is number one. So I'm waiting to see if something comes.
Oh, number one is number one. Awesome.
I also saw the proofs on these.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I only also poured just a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't go light on you, but you drink heavy stuff.
You
too.
guys have got me drinking more proofy stuff. I never thought I would get to the point where like 40%. I'm like, I can't put ice in that. That's already too thin.
Yeah.
I got trouble finding not cash strength in this place.
Yeah, but there's different cask strengths. So you ready for the next one?
Yes.
The next one's probably going to make some people jealous, just because it's very rare. Honestly, I bought it because we love, myself and Bonnie, we love Red Zinfandel.
Mm-hmm.
And this is out of California, but again, this is Indiana, MGP. And this time I believe it's 21% rye MGP. 12 years old. 12-year-old MGP bourbon finished in a Zinfandel cask at 110 proof. So this is 12-year MGP finished in red Zinfandel.
You can see.
Not the pink shit your mom drank.
Yeah, look, you can see the color.
Yeah, let me highlight you. Oh, it keeps defaulted to that weird view.
That red.
Now, I'll say it did not taste how I expected it to. You empty it or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give you a splash.
So I do have one Irish. Well, no, I have two Irish finished in Zinfandel.
Crazy looking for.
So I have the green spot finished in Zin.
I have that one, and then I also have that's Bordeaux. Never mind. I only have one finished in Zinfandel. That's a Bordeaux.
Yeah.
I have a Bordeaux.
It's not
and Shiraz
common at all.
Yeah.
So, well, I'll keep it out. So I'm really curious what you can pull out of this one.
You get berry. You know this Zinfandel right on the nose. You get that berry.
Hashtag Proofstitute. There you go. No gasoline, no care.
Boy, yeah, that's like a strawberry, raspberry.
Well, I'll be opening up it a little bit. We're just going to go through these, then I'll be opening it up for everybody to come on.
It's like strawberry, raspberry, cranberry. There's a lot of berry on the nose on this.
Shut up. That's an amazing bottle. I'm jealous. Well, Kathy, if you're a supporter of Stacie, and I could always, get you a little sample on a hand delivery.
Kathy's awesome.
Hit me up.
Kathy's always there.
So let's see what Stacie thinks of it, and you let me know if you need a little tasty taste.
Yeah, that's really freaking good. Wow. I love that dryness at the end, that dry finish, because that's that Zinfandel. But right up front, it hits you with those jammy notes, those like fresh red berries.
The thing is, the one thing I think I didn't love on this is that it really covered a lot of the bourbon flavors.
See, that's what I like about it, though.
Oh no,
when they're finished and I can't taste it. I'm like, what was the point?
Well, I like to get both. I kind of like, and I feel like this, it doesn't have quite the sweetness of a Zin. I mean, but of course it doesn't. But I don't know. It was just it was different than I expected.
I get a lot of spiciness on this, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like a more, I don't know what to say, like clove and black pepper.
One of the problems is we don't know what Zinfandel this was finished in.
Oh, they don't tell you what winery it came from?
Nope.
Oh, that sucks.
But the mash bill on this is 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted. Oh, no, actually, I'm wrong. It's in the tag that I've never opened. I thought this was just a little hang tag. No. It is finishing barrel, Zinfandel cask, 60-gallon, quintessence cooperage, French oak, medium plus toast. Oh, so they still don't. They tell you the cooperage.
They tell you the cooperage. They don't tell you where the wine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they seasoned it themselves.
Yep, and it only sat in the finishing barrel for 2 months.
Yeah, I could see that.
It must have been a wet barrel.
No, I don't know though.
Oh. No, it doesn't say.
That's surprising. They got this much only in 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's
this
good.
Was actually a pick by the Bourbon Babe.
It's really, like I said, it's really spicy, and I know some people don't like, when they're dry, and this is dry. But that's the thing: you're going into a red wine finish, any kind of whiskey, go into it ready for that dryness because it's the wine cask that's doing it.
Mm-hmm. Damn, who's bothering me? Don't you people know I'm streaming?
They can't get in, so they're trying the back door.
I got a very good friend of mine who does that all the time. She'll hit me up, and I won't hear from her all week, but I'll hear from her Sunday at about 6:30.
Because she knows you won't answer. That's why.
No, because she'll usually hit me with one question, and then she'll do like 3 more texts right after it. So I'll look down, I'll have 7 in a row. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to wait. This is really good. Boy, and that finish goes for a really long time.
Yep. But it's not oily at all. That's one thing that surprised me on this. It's really not.
It's not as oily as the first one. I am still getting some oiliness, but not as much as the Belmead.
Mm-hmm.
But you said this is a lot of corn.
75% corn.
So this
Whereas
is more
the
corn than the
Belmead
first
is,
one
I
was.
think, 70-ish.
I don't know what they did. It's really good. Like this
It's good.
more.
The 12-year MGP on its own is stunning. So it's like, I feel like they probably should have only finished it for like a month or something. Like almost, it's in a weird way over finished.
And see, I like it. I like it. The over finished.
Look, it's good whiskey. I didn't send it because it's crap. It's very different.
Then it's just, yeah, I mean, it's just a preference. But I obviously like finished whiskey because most Irish is finished.
Freaking haystack needle. Kathy's going to bring you some Belmead, it looks like.
Aw.
That looks amazing. If I am drinking red wine, Red Zin hits my palate perfectly.
I would pick this over the Chateau Montelena.
Stacie H, the flight you put together for last night sounds amazing. Is that for tomorrow night? Maybe you meant, Andrew?
No, he meant I think he means the flight that I gave as a giveaway on Sean's stream.
Oh.
So out of
Is
that
anything
flight,
from that flight available?
Yes, the apricot brandy cask finish is available in the U.S. There's a couple online retailers, Folsom Wine and Spirits ships everywhere, and legally ships to U.S. states, and they're within the U.S. and they carry it. The rest of them, no, it was a Canadian release, a Netherlands release. What the other one was? I think it was an Ireland release.
Apricot
that was
brandy
an Ireland
finish?
bar release.
Apricot brandy finished Irish. Oh, that was the 2 stacks?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, the whole flight was different 2 stacks. It's a whole cask strength flight.
Yeah, it looks like it's around $90. Is that about right?
Yep. It's their regular 2 stacks, and then it's finished for, I think it's about 6 months in a brandy cask, apricot brandy cask. William Hall will tell you it's good. He actually he won on a giveaway on my stream, and he heard me mentioning it, and so I hand delivered him a sample of the apricot brandy as well, and I think he and his wife both really liked it.
Nice. The blender.
All right, that one was really good. I would pick that over the Green Spot Chateau Montelena. I like it better.
So the problem is this was a pick. This is a one-time grab. And I got that with the assistance of the glorious OS, who's been pretty busy in life and hasn't been around much lately. But it was with his assistance I was able to acquire this one.
OS is awesome. He's a good dude.
He is. The wine is probably from the wineries owned by Redwood's parent company. Probably, but it would be nice to know.
Yeah, and sometimes, they get wines and they're probably not getting high quality stuff because they're just seasoned in the barrels.
Yep.
I would like to know. I appreciate when they tell us. But yeah, unfortunately, sometimes too, the winery doesn't want to disclose the information, so they can't say anything.
Well, I know, and Jim's right. Redwood's parent company or Redwood themselves, I forget the whole deal, owns wineries also, so it might.
It probably is. It probably is theirs, yeah.
Yeah, why would they buy someone else's if they could supply themselves? Whiskey Food Dude, Paul in the house.
Hey, Paul.
Cheers, everybody. Hope everyone's having an awesome Saturday night. Well, we're drinking some good whiskey, and if you show up later, it'd be a pretty awesome night. Just saying. William Hall was doing drywall. Yes, the apricot 2 stacks is phenomenal.
It's my favorite of their regular cask finishes.
Purple Wine and Spirits, the parent company. Do they?
I would guess that's where it came from.
Do they sell purple narples? Or what? Oh, maybe Miss Purple Ears.
Oh, the dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling her, Miss Purple
Miss
Ears.
Purple Ears. I call her Princess Monkey Butt because she Goes in her
Looks
cage
like a
and
monkey
freaks
butt?
out and flings her poo everywhere like a monkey at the zoo.
Like she deposits it on demand and flings it.
And she freaks out. She goes into like panic and panic poos, and it ends up outside the cage on the floor. I'm like, how do you get this far? And my husband said she's like a monkey at the zoo, so we call her Princess Monkey Butt.
That's monkey butt. So if you don't know, we're talking about Stacey's new puppy. I don't know if you've announced.
We have a 10-week-old French bulldog.
And she's a monkey butt. No wonder we're also panic poos. Why is this not working? StreamYard like flickered and now it's not highlighting comments. Did you see that? Did I zip like bounce out for a second?
Yeah, you acted like it was buffering.
And now
like
I can't highlight comments. Oh, now it just came back.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. I also panic poo. It's a defense mechanism.
We've had
60
English
hertz.
bulldogs
Fez in the
before,
house.
so this is our
Eating
first
ramen.
French bulldog.
Eating ramen and watching on the garage TV. If he's in the garage eating ramen, it means he's probably distilling something.
Yep.
Just saying. Cheers, Fez.
Cheers, Fez.
Z-Man says, want to see the puppy, Stacie.
I will. I tell you what, Z-Man. I will make sure my husband brings him tomorrow.
I could show the pictures you sent me, or you could show the pictures you sent me.
Oh, pull that up here. She's cute, but we've had English bulldogs before, and not French ones. So we don't know. We didn't realize how needy they are.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's what she looks like.
Yeah, let me highlight you. Oh, there's Princess Purple Ears.
Yeah, and then you're gonna get closer. She's
Well,
really
screwing
cute.
up your lighting because I think the phone's too bright.
Yeah, I brightened it all the way up.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's not like the talking dog. in
He's
that box.
making Ugandan moonshine, American moonshine tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
There we go.
Not bright enough. It's too bright.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It was adjusting. Just hold it there for a second. Get closer to the camera. There we go. There's the butt head.
Big old giant ears.
Yep.
So yeah, English are not this needy. English bulldogs are like an ottoman that you feed.
Yeah. No, Frenchies are. Yeah. You've got. I told you that when you've got a shadow now.
Needy little bitch. Let me tell you.
What the
cute.
hell is Ugandan moonshine?
It's got to be made of something different.
I saw some Belmead Reserve a while back for 80. With the review from Stacie H, I may have to revisit that.
It's pretty stinking good. I really liked it.
Andrew, it's pretty good, but I don't know that you need to spend 80 a bottle.
I don't. Yeah. Oh, that's tough because you know they're not going to make it anymore.
Banana. Banana moonshine. Interesting.
That could be
Z-Man
good.
says she's cute.
Oh, thank you, Z-Man.
Rick says his daughter has a Frenchie.
But they're funny and they're sweet little dogs. But she's 10 weeks old. She's just a little 10-week-old dog. She's a puppy. We haven't had a puppy that small in over 10 years, so it's been fun.
Frenchies are a trip. From what I understand, it's like a big process. Like Frenchies aren't made to reproduce.
No, their English aren't either. My last English bulldog, he was bred. He was artificial. It was artificial insemination, and he was born from C-section. So he had the same vet his entire life.
That's just like
Yeah, we just thought he was a cute puppy, and we went through the breed club and found this breeder, and we thought he was adorable. And so we brought him home, and we didn't realize till his paperwork came. And my husband's looking at it, he was a pupsicle. So his dog was like frozen sperm, and the dog, and I looked up the dog, and it got like second at Westminster for bulldogs, and I'm like, we thought he was cute. He was just a pet. We had him neutered, but he was a sweetheart of a dog. But we've been down to one for a while, and the wolfhound is a little lonely. So
All right, I don't know what War Aggie is.
Fez always creates some really interesting stuff.
Yes, he does.
All right, I went ahead and poured the barrel.
Okay, this one's going to take you for a ride. And this one is not finished.
Not finished.
Nope.
I've only had one from barrel.
Okay, this is not regular barrel. What did you have from them?
Armida.
Oh, this is different universe. This is a single distillery, single barrel. It is, I'll double check it after I'm done pouring Ethan a little, because I know he drank this the other night too.
I was just going to say that. So I was going to say.
I am really curious your notes on this. So this is from a store in New Jersey called Bourbon Street. And this is 7 years old, 122 proof. And this is actually very much like an Old Kirk. This is single barrel Willet Purple Top.
So is this what Old Kirk tastes like? It smells like?
I mean, there's big variants, but yes.
I'm going to have to get some of that then.
You didn't even taste it yet.
No, but on the nose, I'm telling you, I love it. I'm getting anise.
Anise?
Yes, what you said. Yeah.
I get all kinds of fruit. But it takes you, I call this a George Clinton whiskey. This takes you down to Funky Town.
This is so different. I mean, you don't nose this and think bourbon.
No. But Willet is very divisive. Some people absolutely adore it. Other people hate it.
I've only had Willet once. And I had a rye, and I don't know what it was. It was at a Kentucky meetup when Lil and Chris were in town, and we all met for the football game down there. And I know like Prescription Bourbon was there, and Sean, and Whiskey Food Dude was there. And somebody had brought, there was a bottle on the table.
It's probably a Willet 4-year rye.
That might, maybe that was it. Because I tried it, and I'm
nothing like that.
Yeah, I tried it, and I'm like, that's it. That's what everybody's flipping out about. No. This is freaking, the nose alone. Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
So much going on. It's almost like
root almost beer. Floral.
I mean, literally, it's like, I get like root beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is a special bottle. As you can see, this bottle's been hurt. And I do have at least one backup, maybe two. I forget.
All right, I'm going to have to taste this.
Have you ever seen a Friegel? A French Bulldog toy beagle mix. Okay. They are so awesome. I want one, but they cost like $2,000.
Noah, I'm going to tell you right there. This dog has got she goes through energy bursts. Like she'll like spaz out and run like 1,000,000 miles an hour around for a while. And a beagle, I know, has a lot of energy as well. So that doesn't sound like anything I want any part of.
What the hell, Faz? I grew the bananas.
Holy crap.
A lot of work and not getting one shield.
It's like, oh, I just.
Dude, you know they're like $1 at the supermarket a bunch, right? Well, granted, I have no idea what they cost in New Zealand.
I get tired just hearing about the amount of work that Fez puts into this. It's so amazing. All right, I have to taste this because this is just like.
Paul says the Old Kirk was there as well, but I'm not sure if you tried that, Stacie.
I think I missed it. No, you know what? I did try the Old Kirk and I liked it. That was my second favorite.
See, Clint's tasted.
Yeah, the Yellowstone limited edition 2022.
Mm-hmm. Clint has tasted this bottle.
That's really good. It almost does taste like root beer.
There's a little effervescence on it.
Well, I get and the anise, so you can't say anus, comes through on that.
Anus. Do you get a little bit of funkiness on it though?
Yeah,
See,
I am getting a little bit of that.
I describe it as funkiness, and it's known as Willet Funk, but it's not really funky. It's just so different.
It's different. You would not. You could put this in a lineup and say pick the bourbon. I wouldn't pick this as bourbon necessarily.
No. And that's one of the reasons people spend really stupid amounts on Willet bourbon.
I kind of, yeah. I mean, I really like it.
So this right here, 7 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
If this was in an actual Willet single barrel purple top bottle, starting price on it would be $300 or $400.
I wouldn't pay $300 for this. Yeah. I don't like it.
And some people, some barrels will go up to, some places will go up to 700, 800. Willet is insanity. It has a cult, and the prices have gone bananas. Yes, Faz, I said bananas.
Like Macallan?
No, like 10x Macallan. Anytime they pour a barrel into a bottle, even they at Willet charge crazy prices for it. And they won't just sell anybody a barrel anymore. It's got to be a charity or somebody that Drew the Master Distiller likes. It's a whole thing.
That's a shame.
But luckily, they sold off some barrels to other people, and we've found them.
This is really good. I mean, it does remind me of root beer. I get those anise notes. I do get the vanilla.
Mm-hmm. It's heavy vanilla, like real, almost like, fresh French vanilla.
Like vanilla bean. Like you scraped it out of a vanilla bean. And I am getting like you said, like the effervescence.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, you put this in a lineup, I wouldn't pick this as bourbon. That's crazy. It also doesn't drink like the proof.
No, not at all. It does not drink like 122.14 proof.
No. Not in the slightest.
When I poured it the other night, when I saw you pour it again, I said, it's good stuff.
These are those bottles that I have trouble with because I know I may never get it again. I mean, I have a backup. I know I have at least one, but
So I've always been like that, and I'm starting to get away from that just because there's always something more coming.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
And that was the big thing where I've actually started, because I'll drink like a bottle down to where it's like a third left and I won't touch it because I know I can't get it again easily or can't get it again. But I mean, I could attest from the amount of bottles that are now in my bathroom. Like I've got to finish some of this stuff off. Like I've got nowhere to put it.
Hey, I don't have any bottles in the bathroom yet. They're everywhere else, but they're not in the bathroom.
Yeah, we have a linen closet in our basement bathroom, and it's all bottles completely from top to bottom. I actually had to move them.
A basement. If I had a basement, that would be amazing.
The spare bedroom over here becomes a
bunker.
Bunker, and I gotta watch where I put my bag down, or I turn the light on first before I go flying over the bottle.
And just want to say, we're almost an hour in, still 30 people watching me and this wonderful woman taste some American whiskey before she makes me dive into some really wacky Irish, essentially moonshine tomorrow, right?
Older than moonshine.
So it's aged?
No, Pochine is older than moonshine. Pochine.
No, I meant, but by that I meant unaged Irish whiskey.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Just different ingredients. It's made, corn over here. They can use molasses and sugar beets and potatoes.
Vodka. It sucks.
Okay, larceny barrel proof.
You ready for the next one already? She's moving.
I haven't drank today until this stream. I'm torn between. So I still like the Bell Mead the best.
Tree to glass, literally, for Fez. BT in the house. Mr. Brian Tracy in the house. Cheers, brother. How you doing? Andrew Butler, you have to bear in mind, American homes are much bigger than British ones, and I have 780 whiskeys open and 6 closed in a one-bedroom apartment. Yeah. So I have I have a 2-bedroom condo, 2-bedroom apartment. I don't know how they measure floor space there. I don't know if they do it in meters, how many square meters you got. Here it's in square feet, obviously. But I'll do the conversion quick. My place is 92.9 square meters, and that includes a utility room and a bathroom and a half.
How many square feet?
I don't know if your place is much bigger than that or smaller than that. I'd be curious to hear. And I have probably. Sorry.
No, I was trying to explain to my husband, we were watching like Ted Lasso, and I'm like, that's not what a London apartment looks like. A normal London apartment is not that big.
So, yeah. We don't have a clue about floor space. I don't think we've ever seen it quoted anywhere. Interesting.
How many square feet do you have, Ben?
1,000.
Box sake. My basement.
And that's including a utility room, a staircase, and a bathroom and a half.
My basement is 900 square feet.
Yes. And I have over 1,000 bottles.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's not good. Mojo 88 Bass and Bourbon in the house. Bass and Bourbon, my bad. Bless Up Burbs just got an OWA store pick and new JD ride. Damn, brother. Congrats. No OWA store picks here ever. They do not do Weller store picks in New York. So none here. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. What's the proof on the JD rye?
We just had a ton of Ohio picks for different things.
Yeah. What'd you get?
I have the Nashville Barrel Company rye. I'm still trying to find for Vic. He wants the Middle West Spirits Steady Cask Strength pick.
Ooh. I've heard very good things about the sherry finished Middle West.
This is just their this is the Michelin sherry finish, their regular bourbon.
All right. Well, if you find two,
I'll let you know, because I finally did. I've hit 2 stores, they didn't have any. Because the problem is OHL, our Ohio system, they add wholesale accounts in there.
Bottles in the bathroom isn't an issue. It is if you add a shelf for Glens.
I do have some extra glassware in there as well.
135. Huh? That's not.
It is when you need to get to the little door to shut off the water for your house, and you have to take all the bottles out first just to get to it.
Ohio just got OWA and E.H. Taylor singles and Blanton.
Yeah, the Blantons they're doing a lottery on.
So would you believe Total Wine here just got a Blanton store pick? This is Total Wine, supposed to be MSRP or just over MSRP or whatever. Their Blanton store pick is $90 a bottle. And people are eating it up. I was like, nope. Hard pass. Luckily, I haven't even gotten over there, but apparently their Eagle Rare store pick is still $43.
I'm waiting. So I'm telling you, I'm going to end up caving and doing it someday. So Carry Out Killarney, this shop I shop at in Ireland, they actually have a Buffalo Trace store pick.
How much do they want for it?
I think it's only like €80. I'll have to look. But I'm like, it's a shop in Ireland. How different actually is it?
$85? Fuck that.
Oh, let me look it up.
I just did the conversion. No. Since I had a conversion calculator up from the square meters.
Oh, for euro?
Yeah, here you go, Z-Man. See? Geez, my garage is 1,000 square feet. Yeah. Welcome to living in New York.
A lot of shelves and a lot of tight packing and space to.
Only Blanton store pick I've seen was $150. Yeah, but this is Total Wine. It's disgusting that they're doing that, in my opinion.
It's 60 euro.
While you trip over floor whiskey, I have to dodge 1.5 gallon glass carboys. They take up way too much floor space.
So it says it's a carryout Killarney Buffalo Trace single barrel, but it's only 45% ABV.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 60 euro.
So $65 plus shipping? Hell no.
Yeah.
If you go to Europe, buy one, drink it there.
I'm telling you, someday I'm gonna end up caving because I get stuff from Carryout Killarney delivered all the time.
If you want an Eagle Rare, if you want a Buffalo Trace store pick, I'm happy to send you one or two. It ain't gonna be any different.
I get
different
I don't even like. I mean, the regular Buffalo Trace, okay.
That's my point. So you ready to get into this larceny?
Yes.
Now, did you change glasses or wash the glass out really well?
I've been washing it out with water.
Because that will stick to the glass.
Yeah, I've been washing it out with water. I noticed that. I rinsed it twice because it still had some of the residue in there.
Yep. So you poured the larceny. So next, she's got a larceny barrel proof batch B521. Which was, most people would agree, it was the first really good batch. It's 121 proof. And there are some people, maybe one guy who used to play baseball in this community professionally, calls this William LaRue Weller Jr. And somebody is calling me? That was weird.
A lot of
Is that your phone?
No, that was you.
That was weird. My phone just buzzed like a lot. I don't know what that was. Schreiber got an Eagle Rare store pick last week for $40.
I'm going to switch glasses because I rinsed that sucker twice and I can still smell that. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to switch glasses. I'm going to grab another one.
Milroy's has a Buffalo Trace store pick for €40. 40 pounds. I mean, it's a good drink. It's nothing crazy. I'll take an Eagle Rare Tittle Whim. Larceny. 1 liter Buffalo Trace picks for $40 are an awesome value. Yeah, we only get 750s here, but
Kentucky gets the handles.
Yeah. Been feeding Stacie a steady lineup of hitter bottles.
And I'm giving him a whole bunch of stuff that hadn't been aged yet.
Yeah. Did Mojo have a stroke? Center 2 years ago, Blanton's was $100 and haven't seen it since. It can be had if you really want it. And
the thing about Blanton's is if you put it in a regular bottle, would people really be killing themselves to get it?
No.
It's the bottle.
It's the bottle and the hype.
Yeah. And good on Blanton's. Great. That's great marketing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh, now I getting more of this.
Okay, so this is very different. Do you rinse it?
Yeah.
I get a lot of vanilla on this, but not the vanilla bean on this time. It's like vanilla extract, but like real vanilla extract, not the fake stuff.
So this is by Heaven Hill. And this is...
Oh, I like Heaven Hill.
If you look at the very top of the bottle, people know this is larceny. But if you look at the very top of the bottle, you find out what it really is. And it's the same mash bill. if my camera would ever focus. John E. Fitzgerald,
Really?
aka Old Fitz at Barrel Proof. This is run 6 to 7 year old whiskey usually. In this. It's a good thing I got backups to this one too, because this one's getting low. It's actually good to see some bottles here getting low.
I try to help when I'm here.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
So this
I'm
is a
still
weeder.
getting a little anise on this. I don't know if it's just because I smell the other one.
Yeah, this is why before we went to rye, I put the willet kind of in the middle.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot of that vanilla.
Mm-hmm. So this has no rye.
That's really good. Now, is this wheat?
Yes, that is
That's a
corn
weeder.
wheat. As a weeder that you actually like.
I do.
Because if those who don't know, Stacie hates makers.
I hate makers. So I had another makers over the weekend. Last weekend I had makers. Let me pull it up and see what it was. Makers 46 French oak.
Yep, makers 46. Yep.
I didn't hate it.
Because it was finished with French oak.
Correct.
You didn't hate it, but you didn't love it.
Correct. I didn't like it enough that I would ever buy a bottle. But if somebody put a pour in front of me, I could drink it and enjoy it.
You can't do that with makers.
No.
There you go. See, Blanton's is worth
Regular makers.
every penny of $59.
No, I agree.
4,000 bottles of Blanton's dropped in Ontario. They were gone in 3 to 4 days. Price up to $70 Canadian now.
You got to wonder, too, how many of those people were probably Americans that came over to buy it.
Sad. I don't buy larceny, but I love the barrel proof. Back when
That's
Blanton's
really
Straight
good.
from the Barrel wasn't available in the U.S., I swapped one of those for an Elmer T. Lee, and we both ended up happy. You should have kept the Blanton Straight from the Barrel. Blanton Straight from the Barrel is amazing. Regular Blanton, everything but regular Blanton's is really good. Well, Blanton's Black is kind of also.
So Sean gave me a sample of regular Blanton's because he's like, I want to see what you think. And I just tried it and I was like, how is this what people are like stepping over their grandmother to get?
Blanton's Gold, Blanton Straight from the Barrel, those are tasty. There you go. John Crane, the same 46 cast strength. Maker's Mark, he loves.
Sean also sent me FAEO2. And my reaction again was, well, I don't hate it.
Right.
It was still last in the lineup. It just tastes like cherry NyQuil to me.
50% of those Ontario bottles will likely end up on secondary. Yep. Question is, how many would actually get opened? How many others are going to sit on the shelf? Yeah, Takara. I haven't had Takara Gold, but I've had regular Gold.
I never buy bottles to keep. I open everything.
I have intention of opening everything. I just buy too fast.
You just have a lot of everything, though.
Yeah.
I'm bad. My husband
I have bourbon acquisition disorder.
So my husband gives me shit because, like, UPS, the second they drop something off, well, I'm going to open it and just take a little sip and see what it tastes like. Like within probably 20 minutes of the box getting here. But it's like, I want to know what it tastes. That's the whole point. So
Burning a hole in the box.
Well, just to give people an idea, here was the hand deliveries I sent out. What was that? Thursday or Friday? Friday.
Well, it was Thursday night into Friday.
Well, it was dropped off on Friday. Thank you, Ethan. Yes, that's a hand truck.
I've had a couple days like that.
No, that's my outbound.
Yeah, I've had a couple days where I've had to get a whole lot of flights out to people and giveaways, and
there was no samples in that. That was all bottles.
You saved me for a hand delivery because we met in Ohio, so that bottle I didn't have to ship.
Yep, but I had sent you your stuff already.
Yeah, that bottle went from Ohio, from Ireland to Ohio to New York.
And yours went from...
Mine went a lot of places. Well, and then I won one on Women of Whiskey stream. And wasn't that
What
the
did
one
you
that went
win?
from Indiana to New York to Idaho to Ohio?
Yeah. Oh, the Starlight.
The Starlight, yeah. I like this. It's still not my number one in the lineup, but I do really like it.
So what is your number one so far?
It's still, I think it's still that Bell Mead. I'm gonna go back and it's between
Really? I
the
thought you
Bell
said
Mead and the
the-
Barrel.
I thought you said the Zinfandel was over the Bell Mead.
Nope. That's number two. That was number two. And I'm going between that one and the Barrel for number two.
Well, the Barrel's just very unique, different.
I'm kind of thinking the Barrel's. I'm going to go back between those two.
Well, you haven't gotten to the rye yet. I only sent her one
That's
rye.
true. So I'm finding out that I like rye. I did not think I liked rye.
Honestly, a lot of women we've been finding more. Bonnie's more of a rye girl than a bourbon girl.
I am as well, but it depends on the rye. So one of my first bottles of rye I actually won from Livewire, and it was the Rossville Union rye. And I got it. It was a store pick, and I'm like, this tastes like pickles. It tastes like dill pickles.
It can have a lot of dill.
I hate dill. I don't like dill pickles at all. So, so I tried, and then you guys have sent me samples of other ryes, and I started trying them. I'm like, well, holy crap! Why didn't I get stuff that tastes like this? This is great. I didn't know rye could taste, different. I thought it was gonna all taste like dill pickles.
Is that why the Angel Envies are quite low?
Yes.
I do like the Angel's Envy rye. I know it's sweet as shit, but I do like.
Yeah, Bonnie loves it too. I like it, but it's a dessert pour. There you go.
Absolutely is,
Kathy says, I'm not a Maker's fan. It's not bad. It's just not my profile. It's not my profile either, and I've done picks.
My girl. I'm telling you. No. And so here's the thing. Donald Rance, same way. We're like, it tastes like cherry NyQuil.
I got a bottle yesterday. It was so smoking hot, I had to wait. Ponies are slow and that juice get hot. Yeah, I know. I've only had one Mojo, but yeah.
I live really close to the UPS depot, so I tend to get bottles they're not on the truck for very long.
Yeah. Will it?
I
Lyle,
never have to flash an ID at this point.
Lyle, a good Weller foolproof. I don't know. I think Mojo's having a stroke. I had a bottle delivered Thursday. It's for 5 hours and 9 degrees sunshine on my front deck. Took some hours to cool down. And prescription bourbon said I found the Blanton's last 375 last week for the first time ever. Had to buy it for $36. It was
oh my god, I totally would have too. That sounds so
yeah,
cute.
that's about $36 for Blanton. That's a buy all day
so
long.
Cute. It's tiny.
Yeah. I know one wheated bourbon and another one of wheat whiskey, but I like Bernheim more than Weller and my regular makers. Well, if people want to try wheat whiskey, and it's probably my standout for the year, this Bardstown Origin Wheater at between 40 and $50
I missed that one.
is stunning. Well, it's going to be a shelf item, so
Yeah,
it'll be back.
they're out in Ohio. I got the bourbon.
This is a bourbon
I have
also.
The white one. No,
Yeah,
I
you have the
that
white one. The
No,
Wheater,
I
though.
have that one. Yeah, I have that same one.
You have this one?
Yeah.
Have you opened it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
No, I like it. It's not my favorite, but
Did you know it's a Wheater?
no.
Yes, so you own a Wheater that you like.
I have Weller Antique too. I like that one.
But I had to mix in a Wheater, knowing how much you hate makers.
I like this. I see now I have another brand, Larceny. I like it. I really like that. So it's just makers I hate. I don't know what the flip they're doing at makers, but stop it. Stop making it.
Mojo, Angel's Envious Dog shit. Teach their own, dude. Baker Drinks in the house. Hey, friends. Cheers. Cheers, Baker Drinks.
Slancha.
I love my Maker's Pick, but there are way better bottles. Don't mind Makers, but it's not a go-to. Ironically, I don't enjoy regular Makers, and only occasionally Makers cast strength. It's just very hot to me, and I don't get the cherry NyQuil thing, but I just don't enjoy
I
it.
get total the regular.
I get a lot of
is
clove,
totally cherry
actually.
NyQuil.
I get a lot of clove on it that bothers me.
I get the cherry and the menthol.
Shredward got a Buffalo Trace 375 store pick for $16. No, there you go. So Green River Weeded, is that at 100 or 90 something proof? I have a bottle.
I have that one also.
I haven't opened it yet.
So they sent me I got a media kit from them and of the bourbon and the weeded. And I actually like the bourbon better than the weeded. But I know the weeded is more popular and people really like that.
I actually haven't tried either yet. I have them. They're still in the not yet unpacked stuff from Kentucky.
I can't believe I have. There's a bourbon I've tried and you haven't yet.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Bardstown.
No, I liked it. I thought it was really good for the price, especially.
Well, no, I distribute to the Pacific Northwest. I'm just saying. Eric Desmaris in the house. Cheers, brother.
Hey, Eric. So I also splurged. I'm bad about walking in the liquor store and they have their new releases.
And Bill Bowers in the house too. People are coming in now. Cheers.
Nice.
What's going on?
Have you had the Bardstown, the Foursquare?
No.
I picked that one up.
It's here, but I haven't ponied up for it.
Yeah, it ain't cheap. I didn't realize that when I pulled the trigger.
I need to taste that one before I buy it.
I know somebody's got one.
Clint says he likes the Green River Weeded better than the Bardstown. That's impressive.
I think I might agree with Clint.
I gotta try it. Yeah. Green River Weed is 90. It's here. I bought it. Jen A. Rock's in the house too. What is all these awesome people? And Cheech. Look at all these awesome people showing up all of a sudden. Cheers, y'all. Well, I say all of a sudden, but that was only a minute ago. Okay, I'm not that far behind. Isaiah's Venezuela. Did somebody just wrap up that I didn't know was on? Because like a whole ton of people just coming in. It's kind of cool. I mean, I know they're all here for Stacie. Nobody would come for me. They're all here for this beautiful face. They ain't here for this shit, and definitely not here for that.
I'm being a fucking asshole.
No, never. So you ready to go to the rye yet?
Yeah. I do like rye. I think you're right. I'm getting to be like Bonnie, where I'm kind of gravitating towards ryes more than bourbons.
Okay, so the last bottle I sent Stacie, and after this we'll open it up. After we find out what her favorites were, this is a 2021 single barrel Michter's Barrel Strength Rye. This is 113.6 proof.
Where's my toaster?
Shut up, Beavis. That means you don't want any of this?
So I have not had Michter's rye before.
So you haven't even had their regular?
Nope.
So Michter's contract distills this, but they won't tell anybody where. There's a lot of rumors. There's a lot of conjecture. Nobody knows. And, well, anybody who knows has an NDA and they can't say.
I don't get that. I don't get why everybody's so secretive about it. It seems like in bourbon. I mean, Irish does sourcing all the time too, and
mostly because a lot of these are like handshake agreements that, like, maybe they're making stuff for Michter's, but then I'm making stuff for anyone else. So it's like that's part of it, and part of it is they don't want people to know that they're making such a different product because it might. They might confuse it with their own law. I don't get it either, but
yeah, I like the transparency more because I don't care if it's sourced.
I know it's tatery, but I like a Weller, regular ass Weller Special Victims Unit.
I can get that all day long here usually. Yeah. So the first note I get on the nose is bubblegum. So weird. Bubblegum.
Oh, you want some of this? You know, this is what I'm enjoying is you pull such different. I find because of your palate being so more so much more experienced with Irish, that you get maybe notes I can find, but they're very, very different from what I would pull. And you get bubble gum on this.
I'm getting like bubble gum, like the old school, like Bubblicious regular bubblegum flavored bubblegum.
See, and I get
little anise,
honey, molasses.
Not getting any. I am getting honey. I'm not getting molasses.
Well, I would almost. I don't know how else to describe it. Like a very dark honey, like some like unusual flower,
like fall or tulip poplar honey, which is darker. Yeah. And I'm starting to get more. It's just the first, when I go to the nose and the glass, the first thing I got was that bubble gum.
Yeah, I'm kind of picking up that pink bubble gum.
Yeah.
But like, it's definitely the power of suggestion. I would have never pulled that in a million years. Peter White.
I could definitely get honey on this. Like a darker, the darker honey.
The pour is Michter's 2021 Barrel Strength Rye. Come on. Piece of crap camera. You can do it. Dude, there's something right in front of you. There you go.
Yeah, my $99 camera doesn't focus half the time. Yeah, now
I can get the
molasses, but I'm still getting like that
further away. Like if you hold the glass like an inch or two away, I can kind of find it. Autofocus my ass. Yeah, it's slaughter-focus. I do need to upgrade this camera one of these days, but for stuff like that, I need to start doing giveaways and stuff. And I don't know. I'll get into them again one day soon. I kind of want to catch up on everything else before.
Yeah, I said I was working on a Patreon, and I am, but then we got a puppy, and that. Yeah, I gotta get.
You got Puppytron.
Yeah.
Funds got redirected.
Well, and time got redirected. All right, I'm going to finish this in my whiskey encore glass, Mr.
Oh, there you go. Hang on, let me highlight that. And if you're not subscribed to Whiskey Encore, what the hell is wrong with you? Check out Cheech.
That is freaking good.
So the one thing that Michter's does different from everyone else is they have a very low barrel entry proof. They go into the barrel, I believe, 104 proof, 105. For some reason 104 is stuck in my head. It could be wrong.
That is really good.
I got a 12-year MGP rye for $55. Clive May's 8-year rye, but the barrels on the label are all 12-year. Interesting, Noah.
That's a long finish, too.
So does that change things up?
Oh, yeah. That's not going to be last. No. I definitely get the honey on the palate. That's the first thing I get is that sweet, but a good quality, like farmer's market fall honey, that darker honey.
And I kind of get mid to the back palate. I start getting spice, but there's no spice up front. It kind of
it's
spice
all
kind of comes in on the back.
Yeah, it starts and it's sweet, and then you get the spice on the way out. And it's that nice, like that clovey spice.
Bourbon baller. Just tried a Knob Creek pick and almost puked on myself. I'm trying to like it, but it's terrible. Send me a picture of the one you're trying.
Are there bad Knob Creek picks?
No, Baller just hates Knob Creek for some reason.
I like Knob Creek.
Everyone likes Knob Creek except for Bourbon Baller.
I got
Rihanna's the Knob Creek queen.
Yes.
Yeah, I told you I got the Booker's, the Pinkies batch.
Mm-hmm.
That just tasted to me like an expensive Knob Creek.
That's exactly what it is. An expensive younger Knob Creek.
Yeah, it was just cast strength, pricey Knob Creek.
Yeah, but it's only 6 or 7 years old instead of 10, 9, 12 to 15.
Those sons of bitches. I'm bad about walking in liquor store on delivery day and whatever they have up. I'm like, oh, you got new stuff. I'll just buy it.
Okay. These bitches.
So now that I've tasted it and going back to the nose, I am getting that molasses that you mentioned earlier.
So here you go. Rick says he cannot drink Beam products. See, the crazy thing is Bourbon Bowler loves Bakers from Jim Beam, but he hates Knob Creek. It's an interesting dynamic. I think it's kind of like me and Eagle Rare. I just don't enjoy Eagle Rare because I had a bad experience with it when I first tried it.
So Eagle Rare, I figured out I like it if it's not my first pour. If it's my first pour, I don't like it. If I drink something else first and then go to it, I kind of like it.
Jerry's having that Willett Family Estate 4-year-old rye. But Cheech is not a fan of Knob Creek either. But Shredward, I'm in the kind of the agreement with. There's no such thing as a bad Knob Creek pick. And Bowler likes Knob Creek rye. I know. I have
a couple Knob Creek picks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Todd's in the house. Kings County barrel strength rye. I wonder where he got that.
Hi, 2290.
What's up, Todd? Todd's cool.
All right, so I'm going to finish this, and I'm going back to the Belle Meade so I can rank these because this is freaking good.
So maybe while you're doing that, maybe I should open it up and see if anybody wants to come have a drink with us. What do you think?
I think that's an outstanding idea.
Okay, well, we've been going for about an hour.
I am not that entertaining for that long, although I have had a little bit to drink, and I'm getting there.
You're definitely more entertaining than I am. So, 41 people watching. Cheers to you all. Gordo's showing up now. Cheers, Gordo. What's going on,
Gordon.
brother?
Gordon's my bud. Gordon has the same kind of dogs I have. Gordon has wolfhounds.
Does he have a Frenchie, though?
No, but he has more wolfhounds than I do. That's saying something because those dogs are freaking big.
Knob Creek, a 9-year Knob Creek pick at 60 versus a younger Booker's over 100. Easy choice. All right, so let me drop this link and pin it.
Hey,
there's
Donald.
Yoda. Good evening, folks. Taking a break from my listening to Eva and dancing in my underwear. I'm sure you are.
Oh.
Let me get this link pinned. Oh, I just realized I never updated the description tonight. My bad. I didn't finish setting up the stream, even though I was early. Who's surprised I can't figure things out and do them right? Not me. Great. I'm going to have to edit the stream. Maybe I'll do that while we're live once we have entertainment.
Donald, I have another whiskey I'm adding to your stash. I've got a club pick that's a Dunville's. I think it's a 19-year, and it's an Oloroso sherry finish at cast strength.
Okay, let's pin this link. We got people coming in. First one in the mix is the man, the myth, the man with the giant eggplant. It's Shredward.
Hey, Shred.
What's up, brother?
Hey.
How you doing, man?
What's going on?
And then one of the men of the
you guys
Mid-South is joining us, but not the main man of the Mid-South.
Oh, shit. Oh.
John!
Cheers.
Who's made of
I'm not
51%
disappointed,
corn.
though. I heard Mid-South and I got excited. But I will still accept John Krantz.
Yeah, I have to fix the stream. I just realized I didn't fully finish setting up the stream.
Speaking of Mr. Mid-South, I got a bottle kill for Livewire tomorrow night. Kill a big old oak fill.
You could also kill it anywhere else.
Oh, I got a mellow corn to kill here, too.
There you go.
I've got If I have a pour of it tonight, or tomorrow, I have a Method Madness mulberry wood finish. It's just about at bottle kill stage.
I'm just getting started tonight, so I'm here right now getting warmed up.
JTS Brown. There you go.
I just bottle killed this can of beer.
There you go. Mango beer.
beer.
Mango beers have been becoming a thing, huh?
It's a mango IPA.
You had me at
Speaking of
mango and
mangoes,
lost me at
here's
IPA.
There he is.
Who drinks
Zena?
beer? Come on, man.
Just not see Bud Light on this thing.
I started drinking this bottle this morning.
You opened it this morning?
Yeah,
It's been a
That
day,
one's
huh?
an easy one to put a hurt on.
Wow.
that's a handle.
It's been one of those days, huh?
Yeah, just kidding, man. Come on now.
Jeez.
Hey, those days happen.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth quarter Tiro Gate in the house.
Hey, Scott.
Cheers, Scott.
What's that?
I call Wisconsin the Mid-North. Gordo is IPA'd out, and Lone Wander Shilling Imperial Mango is my current fave. Imperial Mango. Interesting. Can't say I've ever heard of that.
Trying to hide the TV a little here.
So like an Imperial IPA then?
There you go.
I don't know. I'm too busy fixing the stream.
You doing all right? It takes a minute to get in here, though.
No. I meant like the setup of the stream. I didn't set it up. Like bots can get in and stuff right now.
You got enough moderators in here.
Oh,
Nobody's going to
man.
come in here that doesn't belong.
I mean, I have one or two.
We're not gonna.
Yeah. And we
I'm still
turned on subscriber only mode. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And just I'll raise a glass to say cheers to everybody who came in and helped out Sean last night. I talked to him today, and him and his wife are still basically completely beside themselves with the help they got from this community.
Yeah, that was fun.
They're so sweet. His wife is such a sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, I didn't get to duck in last night. I mean, I hope things turn around for his wife pretty soon then too.
Yep, man. We hope that his niece comes through the surgery nice and straight.
That's scary for a kid that young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing is, a kid that young bounces back so fast as long as things go right.
Yep.
I mean, we were back in grade school, junior high. That was a test they put us through once a year.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah.
And that's how they detected his daughter. No, they never knew there was his niece. They never knew there was a problem. And he was describing it last night. He said they were doing the scoliosis check in school. She bent over, and the nurse was like, "No, stop twisting your back." And bent over, and she's like, "I'm not twisting my back." And the nurse kind of goes, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because she never had any symptoms. Apparently, she was just used to it. And
Well,
her,
thank goodness
her
that
back is literally like
Yeah.
the letter S.
It was bad. Thank goodness that they're getting it done now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And we all got to donate. So that was fun.
Mm-hmm. And with everything, and if everything goes to plan, there will be a bottle auction coming up.
That was really cool. That was really
Signed
cool.
bottles from Nancy Fraley.
Yeah, that was cool seeing her on there.
Yep. That was completely unplanned, too. She did that all of her own volition.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
she's always fun to listen to.
There are so many of the distillers that are just such wonderful people.
Yep. The problem is there's actually some that are complete douchebags, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good with the bad, you know.
Will it? What? Sorry.
It is what it is.
Scott had a passion fruit hibiscus cider. And it's delicious. Interesting.
Gotta grab another one of these mangoes. Be right back.
Nancy is a legend. You're not wrong. But she'll never slum herself into this place.
You never know. You never know.
My
man.
daughter had the scoliosis test in school recently. The state takes it seriously. No opting out.
Oh, God.
So where are you at on your ranking, Stacie?
I think I have it. I think.
How many samples does she have?
5.
5.
All right.
And she knows what they all are. It
Yeah, we all
wasn't.
know.
I'd
it
never
wasn't a
tried any
blind.
of them, so it really didn't matter if I knew what they were or not.
We all know what they are.
Yeah.
Hey Ben, were you able to ever watch that video that I sent you earlier?
No, I need you to like email me it or something because it came through like, oh, did you resend it?
I think I did to the iCloud or whatever you sent me.
Nah, just text me there from now on. That's
I got you.
It's a little.
I saw somebody. They were shooting a music video somewhere. I was in Oakland earlier. It's like a different.
All right, yeah, I have it in full red. So oh yeah, that's a nice.
I don't know what was going on down there, man. I just look outside and I'm like, holy crap, dude. It was
I'm gonna have to investigate that high res video a little further.
Yeah. I don't see that kind of thing every day where I live. I have to drive a couple hours south to get to the Bay Area, you know.
Todd is all about this Kings County barrel strength rye I sent him. Well, I acquired for him.
So I have a sample of Kings County, but it's the peated. I haven't tried it.
That's an interesting ride.
I
I don't
haven't
hate
tried
it. It's an interesting ride.
Is it peaty?
A little. It's weird how peat drives with bourbon. Although how peat drives with rye is really weird. I tried a peated rye once, and my tasting notes were fresh green bell peppers.
Oh wow!
It's the same with malt, like rye and single malt. It's weird how they combine. Because I know William got a bottle of the Dingle. It's a single malt finished in a rye cask, and it's just weird how single malt acts with rye. Okay, I think I have these. I think I got mine.
Right. So what do you got?
Number 1 is
you going first to last or last to first?
I'll go last. We'll go last.
Okay.
So the last one, which was still good, is the Larceny Barrel Proof.
Okay, not a surprise. Larceny Barrel Proof B521.
I like it. There was just
Nice and
some
blurry.
really good ones here.
There we go.
So next to last was the Redwood Empire Haystack Needle.
Finished 12-year MGP, finished in a Zinfandel cask.
I really like it, but once I revisited it, it was just a little. The dry was too much.
That's what I said. It's almost like over finished, even though it wasn't finished that long.
It's good. It's jammy. It's very drying. It's one that you need to have glass water with it.
Oh, I'm not sad to have it at all, but
okay.
I do love
so number 3. All right,
Mhm.
so number 3, former number 1 is the Belle Meade Reserve.
Really?
Yeah, that's a good bottle.
There you go.
Sorry, John. That's a good bottle.
Mhm.
Belle Meade Reserve 1083.
Yep.
So that means number 2 is
Michter's Barrel Strength Rye.
wow.
I really like that one.
So that's
That was
number 2.
honestly, that was the hardest, was going between the Belle Meade and the Michter's.
Yeah.
I could have
Really?
easily
Okay.
substitute either one of those.
So that means Stacie likes to get a little funky.
I like a
Number
little
1.
funky in my American whiskey. I liked the barrel bourbon.
Barrel 7-year, aka Willet bourbon.
It's
Purple
like
top. Single
freaking
barrel.
root beer in a glass.
And Stacie, it's difficult to find, but a couple years ago, blind, I was given a sample of the Michter's toasted barrel strength rye,
Oh,
and that's freaking life changing.
yeah, that's that. That's
I'm gonna
his
look for
favorite
that one.
whiskey.
Mike, that's one of the best whiskeys I've ever tried.
I don't think that's an allocated bottle, but I think that's a bottle you got to be there on delivery day to get.
Yep.
No, that's a once every 3 to 4 year release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
see it all the time.
in Ohio, yeah.
No,
I drank that
everywhere.
blind, and it
They
was
had, the last batch was in 2020.
Oh shit.
that was
Okay,
an
so they should be
insane
making it
whiskey.
again.
There's a high likelihood that this year is going to be rye again.
Okay. Yeah, I think the toasted comes out all the time, right? The regular, not
But-
rye. Okay.
No. All
No?
Michter's release one kind of toasted once a year.
So last year was sour mash.
Last year was sour mash. The year before that was bourbon. The year before that was rye.
I don't know what happens with the toasted barrel with that rye, but holy shit, is that amazing!
Yeah, it's phenomenal. But the only thing I'll say is if, as much as I want more barrel proof rye, there is still the possibility of them one day coming out with a toasted American.
Dude, I was gonna say.
Oh, I'd
And
like
if
to try
they
that.
ever do that, that would
Yeah.
be probably the biggest dessert. And we got a couple more people in the background here.
That's only 84
We've got
proof,
we've
though,
got
right?
the dude who had a long night last night and joined us. It's the one, the myth, the legend, the one who goes when nobody else can.
You can't even do that anymore.
Hey Jim.
What's up, Jimbo?
Yeah.
Hey Jim.
And then we've got the better half of Livewire Whiskey.
Hey Adam.
What's up,
There he
Adam?
is. I knew it wasn't Stalsy.
Mr. Whiskey
Yeah,
Stick.
baby,
Oh, wait.
baby Stalsy.
What kind of stick you got going there?
It's a cool one. It's a Utah brand. It's called Apostate. And the logo.
Prostate?
You're
prostate.
smoking a prostate.
I heard that too.
Like that thing they do that and
That's
you
a
know
bad
check
name
for,
for a
you know,
cigar. Man.
when you get
Yeah,
older.
I hope it's slender.
Oh, boy.
It's a bad
So-
name for
so-
a cigar.
That looks pretty thick.
Yeah.
Thick prostate.
I've got little hands, Shredder.
Just makes it look big.
Nothing wrong with that. Little hands are nice.
Well, you can go a lot of places with that.
Hey,
All
no,
right.
no.
You're not wrong, Peter. If they came out with a Michter's American cast strength,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Come on, Michters, what are you guys doing? Figure it out. That sounds fantastic, man. I would get
What-
doing that.
Really, anything. Hey, Jimbo's got the Redwood Empire straight out of Total Wine only.
Yeah.
That's an American
Ooh,
whiskey finished in port with a dude riding a freaking boar.
That's
Nice.
cool. Yeah, that's a nice label.
Now that's
Yeah.
cool.
It's essentially stealth Redwood Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still
A port finished.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean,
I
since,
like finished
And
whiskey.
$35 at Total Wine.
Oh, yeah.
since
$35
nobody
for
knows-
that. That's it.
Yep.
With
Mhm.
the Michters, though, Ben, since nobody knows where they're sourcing from, there could be an American, foolproof out there that would just, under some other label. We don't
I
know.
feel like some of us would have sniffed it out by now, you know?
Yeah. We'd see it somewhere. What's the proof on the Michters?
This one 113.6. This one.
Okay.
I mean,
Is that
it's single barrel, so they vary, but they have very low barrel entry proof.
So it fits well with the reserve that she
Mhm.
did second. That's cool.
10 best looking label. Top 10 best looking label. Yeah,
Pretty cool label, man.
That is a cool label.
it is. It's well done. But yeah, I think we all hope for something special American, but whiskey out of Michter's, but nobody's going to be sad if it's another year of Michter's toasted rye.
Mm.
This
No,
was the
no
first
one-
Michters I'd ever had, and I thank you because we're going to Kentucky in a couple weeks, and we're hitting Michters, so I'm really excited.
Okay, when you go to Michter's, we're going to are you doing a tour?
We don't have time for a tour at Michters. They were all booked up. I can't even remember where we're going in Louisville. We're doing Bardstown. We're hitting Lux Row. Oh, I don't remember where we're hitting in Louisville. We're doing like a night in Louisville and a night in Bardstown.
Okay.
Over the weekend,
Well, Michter's is probably the #1 distillery I've had good luck with drops on. They do drops almost every day. They do drops maybe 3 days a week. They do a lot of drops.
Yeah, we're not doing the tour, but we're definitely hitting Michter's.
Mm-hmm. But their normal gift shop will just be regular, but then they'll have often it'll be like a combo. You'll have to get you'll get the Michter's. Let's just say it was barrel strength rye day. You'll get Michter's barrel strength rye along with a Michter's regular rye or a Michter's American or whatever, like a non-allocated and an allocated bottle. They tend to bundle together. And but other times they do kind of a scavenger hunt. They'll just put cool bottles randomly in weird places in the gift shop.
I've heard of stores doing that shit too.
But they don't tell you. It's just, oh shit, what's that? That's a 10-year.
Okay, that's good to know.
The Michter's American, the regular, is 84 something proof, right?
Yeah, but it's still freaking delicious.
No, I actually put it on ice and it kind of opens up, even though it's such a low proof.
That's my #1 pour to get people off, to graduate people from Jack Daniels, is Michter's American.
Nice.
I mean, I like the regular sour mash as a daily pour. That for 86 proof, I mean, that's good.
Nothing Michter's makes is not good.
Yeah.
There's always a bottle kill laying around.
That's a pretty hefty bottle kill right there.
Yeah, sour mash.
Ben, would you hit Peerless if you were down there?
So Peerless, I've never hit. It's never happened in my tours. So they also do a very low barrel entry proof, kind of like Michter's does. But they're doing all their own stuff. They have a lot of interesting finishes, and they always have unique single barrels in their gift shop.
Are pricey.
Yeah, that's the issue. I don't know how many they let you, if they have them there to try.
Might have to check it out. That's the only one that's not on our list. I wanted to go there, but I think the group doesn't. So
their single barrel ryes are really good, Stacie. I know you're talking earlier about getting into rye more. They do a really good rye, really good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check them out. I'll sneak away. Or hotel list.
Where else? Give me the list, and I'll tell you what else to steer people away from.
Okay. I know it's my first trip to the Bourbon Trail, and we're doing a night in Louisville, and then we're going over to Bardstown. We're doing a night in Bardstown, doing a bourbon train and everything, which is pathetic because I'm 3 hours from Bourbon Trail and I've never been. But
well, that's all right. My current plan right now is to go to the main distillery that's been on Long Island for years. I'm planning to go there tomorrow, probably before your stream. I've never been there before.
Nice. I just hit Middle West Spirits 3 months ago. Yeah, 3 months ago, and I've lived here 20 years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right
I've driven by it 1,000 times, but the thing is that they used to just be known as Long Island vodka, so I didn't realize they were a whiskey distillery also. But many people have heard of their stuff. It's called Rough Rider.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. But I came across an 8-year cast strength single barrel, and it's not cheap. Wow. So I want to talk to them about it and see what I can find out and see if I can try it, because it is not cheap.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Donald Rance, you can still preserve your dignity without having by not telling people.
Consumer
I've
advice.
been to the Greek festival and got drunk on Greek wine. I totally understand.
I don't know if I've ever had Greek wine. Don't drink an entire bottle of Greek wine while cooking Greek food. You'll end up drunk with good food, but listening to ABBA, or so I'm told.
The classic.
That must be why Donald's been resisting coming on here with you, Stacie.
Don't light the flaming cheese when you're drunk. That could turn out badly.
Well, guys, I told my husband I would do 2 hours before I'm back on puppy duty. So I've got to go because I've got to take care of the puppy.
Here's Stacie.
Cheers,
yeah,
Stacie.
I had no sleep last night. She was up screaming all night. But cheers. Everybody come my channel tomorrow. And Ben is going to be drinking some Irish. Ben, thank you so much. These all were so freaking
thank you.
good. These
I mean,
are so
there'll
good.
be more in your future, but I tried to, this was an interesting flight because I tried to give you a rye, a wheater, a willet, so it was really different, a finished, and an MGP. So it was and notice no freaking Buffalo Trace.
I liked a lot of it. I will let you know about that Middle West cast drink this week.
Yeah, but whatever. We'll talk tomorrow.
Okay, definitely.
Or if you want to come back on with the puppy while you're on puppy duty, you could always do that.
I might do that. I'm gonna go up and eat and grab the puppy. I might just jump back in with puppy.
Puppies are welcome here.
Bye, guys.
Here's Stacie. Thank you for doing this. This is awesome.
Donald Rance. Flaming Cheese is my porn name.
Yeah, he's drunk.
Yeah.
Who would think that up?
So I think I already know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask anyway, just to confirm how much of a dunce I am. Please tell me Nancy was gone before I fell. Don't highlight me. Sure.
Poor Jim.
Please tell me Nancy was gone before I fell asleep.
No.
I don't even know if she was on yet when you fell asleep.
So was she giving away some of her own bottles, or?
Yeah, she was
no, she was on for till past after you.
And Sean booted him while she was on, but it was like very quiet. He didn't announce it. He just kind of.
Yeah, he didn't announce it.
So what was Nancy donating then?
She didn't say exactly what bottles, but I believe she also might have given him something or want to give something to his niece.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's going to do is she's going to give a couple of.
Signed
she
bottles.
didn't say from which distillery. We don't know yet.
Okay.
But signed bottles
Cool.
that he's going to auction off and probably help with his niece's surgery bills.
Yep.
Very cool.
Knowing Sean, there'll probably be a Still Austin in there.
No, it's not up to Sean. It's whatever Nancy gives him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Well, she's actually going to be at Wyoming the next few weeks, so it's probably a high likelihood of that.
that's true.
So
Thanks,
that's
Gary.
not going to be for probably till he gets back from taking care of his niece, because Nancy said she's going to be incognito for the next 2 to 3 weeks at Wyoming.
Yeah.
I fell asleep watching that stream last night. I was feeling pretty shitty last night.
That's not cool. You all right today?
I was just laying in bed and then I fell asleep and woke up and it had started one of his other streams. I was like, oh, he's still going? And then I'm like, wait a second. He's wearing different clothes. Somebody else is wearing different clothes. This isn't the same stream.
Yeah, it was a long day. I was in the chat for about 20 minutes early on during the stream, but then I went to bed.
Yeah.
Hey, a lot of people won. It was 27 freaking prizes. And it was enough that enough was raised that it made both him and his wife cry.
Yep. That's cool.
So
that's awesome.
Mission accomplished.
Oh yeah.
This community comes through again.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of, since I just see it in chat, congratulations to Jerry.
Yeah. I got to talk to him. I want to find out the details of it.
You've been through hell, but congratulations, guys.
He is. I mean, essentially the way he is now officially retired.
Right.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, that's great to hear. He's been through enough.
The big thing I want to hear about is a lot of the time when they finally approve those things, it gets backdated. Because Jerry's gone through hell. I mean,
he's been through hell. Yeah.
I don't want to drag him through it again, but he's been the last year and a half for Jerry has been absolute dog shit.
Yeah, I mean, just to survive on a GoFundMe, I mean, I feel so sad for him.
Oh, I mean he lost Sherry.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost his job, and it's been awful. But the big thing I want to hear that he's in a really good place because it got backdated years. It may only backdate it months, but it could get backdated years. And that would be the case that Jerry said, Nancy saw you in all your glory.
Uh-huh.
I don't think she noticed. Nobody pointed it out, Jim.
No, just in case you didn't know, Stacie, not Stacie, Nancy had more than a few.
Oh, I know.
Oh, she's been all day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of what she does for a living.
She don't drink it. She spits it
I was
out.
trying to last until she,
No, she's actually talked about, even when you spit it out, there's still a certain percentage of what you put in your mouth that, gets digested and actually gets swallowed. And
gets absorbed like into your gums, right?
Like when you're drinking, when you're putting whiskey in your mouth for hours.
Nobody hates a spitter, man.
Sir, what percentage are we talking about?
Nobody.
Hey, she's married.
It don't matter. Ugh.
I can't believe of all people, the person I would think would have no interest in it was super excited by winning my giveaway, which surprised me. Top Shelf Dustin won the Dusty Decanter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, that's cool because
and I swear, Bourbon Karma is a totally real thing. Because around noon today, I get a call from my mother. All right, she's gonna give me guilt trip. She wants me to come over or whatever. No, she calls me literally. I'm at a yard sale. They have a sealed Jim Beam decanter that looks like a sea captain. Do you want it?
Yep.
Yeah.
With the bear shit in the woods, Mom.
Yeah.
The bear shit in the woods.
Tack stripped intact and everything. And I'm like,
nice.
I'm like, the only reason this happened is because I gave one away yesterday.
There you go. Yeah.
I gotta talk to Sean. Did my name?
Shit, Donald.
Did my name come up in the giveaway last night?
Hang on. I still have the list up. Let me look.
Because I told Sean a week ago I was going to give out a list of what I have, and I was going to give samples out.
Well, let me see here.
Well,
Whiskey RN cleaned up.
Really?
Yeah, I have to send a bottle to her, but she won that Magnus cigar brand.
Oh,
the funny thing is for her first Magnus cigar brand she had years ago. Holy crap, we got more people coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, you might know this young lady.
Hey, folks.
Hi, hon.
Hey.
Oh, it's still
Live from Kansas City.
Where the sun is still.
Where are you
Yes,
off
the
to?
sun. So we just came from John's Big Deck, where we could sit and spin.
Oh, do you mean Alex's Big Deck?
Nope, John's Big Deck.
Oh, Sean, I thought you said John's. I'm like, wait, I got a rope on that one. That's
No, John, John.
Oh, I'm jailing, so okay, not my deck.
And now we are heading to Howl at the Moon. I've got a cohort of teachers behind me. Not sure if twisting sideways works.
Hello, teachers. You're live on YouTube.
They can't hear you. I got headphones in since I figured walking without them would be bad.
Probably.
So I brought a whole bunch. I brought a whole bunch of bourbon so that I could sit in my hotel room and join y'all, but instead I'm out socializing and having fun.
Oh yeah,
Awful.
wouldn't be fun in the hotel room.
So you're going to dueling pianos?
We are going to Howl at the Moon, where I will try not to get mugged because Kansas City is safer than Pittsburgh. At least I hope so. All right, I'm going to sign off so I can pay attention to my surroundings, depending how late you run.
Bunch of people are saying hi.
Have a good time, Bonnie.
Thank you. Take it easy.
Bye, love you.
Hey, mwah.
And coming out of the background, waiting for Bonnie, is Gordo.
Hey, Gordo. Mr. Other corner of the state.
Hey,
And she even sent me pictures. She went to a market yesterday and sent me pictures of the whiskey shelves.
I think Mojo is stroking out again. He's saying something about Jimmy Russell.
Yeah, we're going through the chat real quick. Yeah,
Jimmy
Mojo,
Russell says after 5 or 6 he rakes.
I think he's trying to say he breaks bread with bacon. I think he's trying to say he breaks bread.
Donald Rance says,
I know that I'm
drunk since I downed 2 ounces of Lefroy quarter cask in the last 30 seconds.
Oh,
holy shit.
Yummy.
Here we go. Jerry gets 6 months of back pay. I mean, I'd rather hear it was 6 years, but we'll 6 months is better than 0.
Oh, yeah. 1 month is good.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Jerry.
Yep, that's awesome.
That's awesome, Jerry.
ASMR Whiskey asks, just so we can be even more jealous, how much was the yard sale decanter?
$15.
Oh, fuck you.
Jesus.
Well, the price on it was $15. Knowing my mother, she probably got it for that.
In all serious though, karma is a good thing.
Does she know what year it is or not?
I looked it up. It's a 1980 distilled in 71 or 72.
Okay.
You gotta hit the estate sales and get that old booze, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this was just freaking random. She was actually at a yard sale in a trailer park, apparently.
Hey, that's the Jim Beam trailer park.
Is it worth more because it wasn't taken out by a tornado?
Tornado was coming. Jim Beam trailer park.
Hey, I think I'm going to do that more often. It's just the canners are hard to ship. You know? So the other thing is, if I end up starting to do some more giveaways to get, because I have so much shit here, including a lot of old decanters, I will probably decant it and then send like the decanter and the decanted whiskey in an empty bottle separately, so that it gets there in one piece.
Do a hard to find bottle that's cheap. And once you do that, people are doing 2020.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying to mix it up. I might do different stuff. Did you see? You saw the bottle I gave away last night, right?
Yes, sir. And the decanters are tough.
Well, actually, I don't know if everybody did.
No, I saw that. I saw that.
This is the bottle I gave away last night on Sean.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was kind of hoping for that, but yeah.
Jim, I can give you pours of.
I'm glad that the person who wanted is excited to get it.
I can't. Yeah, I was shocked. I thought he would have I thought he would be like, I don't want that crap. And all of a sudden, it turns out like that's the bottle he wanted.
Actually,
I was kind of. I mean, he is from Kentucky. It is. But like, I don't know. I didn't think it. Now it just feels like it's going to fall down.
Actually,
hey Ben, I'm gonna jump off. I can't hear you guys for some reason. My audio dipped.
You could even put it back where it was.
Yeah,
So I might rejoin from my computer in a minute.
Have a good one,
All right, bro. Cheers.
Actually, had to
put it wherever you want for now.
See what I want.
It was on top of the bookcase. You'll see the gap, but it doesn't have to go back there.
And I was like, "Oh, I want something. What was it?"
Okay, Ben, I'm going to do a bottom shelf bottle kill.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, mellow.
I do not understand the appeal of that whiskey at all. I don't get it. It's fun.
It's cheap.
It's not really an appeal. It's just an easy drinking whiskey. That's all.
He's been drinking on it for the last hour.
Like the only thing that bottle did for me was make me make bad decisions on live streams.
There's enough bottles that have made me make bad decisions. So it's.
You're going for one?
Jägermeister usually does that.
No, she was talking about she got mugged in Pittsburgh, and she was hoping she didn't get mugged in Kansas City.
Right, Adam.
I was going to kill this one tomorrow, but if Derek shows tonight, I'll kill it tonight.
There you go.
Come on, Derek.
Medium ugly. What's up?
Medium ugly in the house. Cheers, man.
I have not seen it locally. I did win one from Big Vic, but that has not dropped here as far as I know.
Yeah, I'm still on my Heritage bottle yet. Rye, I haven't got the new one yet.
Hey, I'm gonna head on out.
Oh shit! There's a gorgeous gentleman, even though Jim's wearing his uniform in the back room, who I know needed a drink earlier.
Should I stick around?
Have a good night, Fred.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Darrell.
Yes, guys.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Sherwood.
Not much,
I
man.
gotta bounce though.
Hop on for a bit, have a pour or two.
Having one of those days.
No. I was just BSing, man. But my kids are going pretty nuts up here. They got like a sleepover, so it's just insane.
Oh.
So I might get mute. I may mute myself a couple times when they start running out.
That's all right. What you sipping on?
A solo cup full of water right now. I need something to drink. I had I went through the Mictors with you guys. But I haven't had.
I tried to really give her an interest.
Stack.
I tried to like give her a really interesting broad flight.
It was definitely different. What, 2 MGPs, Mictors, and
a straight MGP, a finished
Willet,
MGP,
right?
a Willet, a Larceny barrel proof, and a Mictors rye.
Yeah, she didn't know what was coming. That was good.
So what
I just
are
wait for her to take Maker.
Gordo? Did I ask you?
No, I'm drinking the Disco 9 you sent me.
I sent you?
Yeah, when I won that Heaven Hill bottle and bond from you.
I don't have a Disco 9.
Yeah, sample. And you sent me a Alter Ego as well. I don't know if you did it or Bonnie did it, but
Alter Ego. Okay.
Yeah, that's Doc Swinson's.
Disco 9?
Is that even out?
Yeah, I ain't heard it.
Disco 9. That's been out.
Okay.
Disco 10's a new one.
I don't remember. That's possible. It's
good.
Yeah, 9's been out for a bit.
John, let us know how that Blood Oath is.
Yeah, this is the one that was on my deck in Heat on Thursday.
Yeah. Let us know how that is.
That's the new Oloroso Sherry 2023. That hasn't even dropped here yet.
Yes. Well,
Yeah, I was just lucky enough to win it on Livewire on Sunday.
I'm going to pour this since I got inspired by Ben pulling it out earlier.
This event is crazy good news.
I'm almost out of whiskey before then I'm done.
Wow, what kind of event? Give me a text, Baller. Update me. Yeah, that's...
This is one of the few bottles in my collection that if you ask me for a sample, you might not get it. Because I can't
So,
reflect this.
Jim, what I'll do is I have a different batch open with a different proof. I'll trade you samples.
Sure. That'll do.
Because I don't have that. I don't have that batch.
Yeah, I got this from Matt Porter.
Yeah.
And you give away. It's one of the
But
best
I'll give you
bottles I have.
a pour. I'll give you a nice sample of a different, not the 108.3, of another cask strength. I think a 113.6 is the one I have open right now.
110.4.
Yep. I love that shit.
Yeah, this isn't the milk chocolate. This is more of a little bit of a dusty funk.
Yeah.
Dusty funk on the
Blood Oath, it's the Oloroso.
The Oloroso can give you that.
Yeah.
Barrel
I thought I was getting a
right?
JD barrel proof rye today, but sadly it was not a rye, so I left empty-handed. They'll be there. You know, we're all chomping at the bit for it, but they'll be there.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Excuse me.
You know, they are going to be a regular release. So,
it's coming out of it.
Mojo got a 2021 cock and GTS 2020 sample in grade. Bro, maybe you need some. Bro, Mojo, hydrate, bro.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
In grade.
That's just how he talks. Just let him go.
Oh, Baller already texted me.
Is anybody used to that dusty corn barn floor?
For a broad. No. Please, Stacie will kick your ass.
Anybody used to that really dusty corn barn floor smell?
Not for nothing, Alter Ego regular is good. I'm gonna replace it with a cask strength, but my Alter Ego is almost empty. There it is.
This is
And
like
when I
dusty,
say almost empty,
yeah.
There's my Alter Ego.
Yeah, this is dusty corn with a little bit of fruit on top.
What kind of
Dusty
fruit?
corn with a little bit of fruit on top. Interesting.
What kind of fruit?
That I don't know.
It's that raspberry kind of plum that you get with an Oloroso.
Okay. I like the port finish stuff because you get.
Yeah, I
that-
mean, the Oloroso isn't very strong though. The bourbon more comes through.
Okay. I like the port finished because you get that. They get that port wine taste right at the back.
What are we gonna drink, Jaden?
I mean, I like my Oloroso finished scotches. This doesn't have that much Oloroso to it.
So, what do you think? So, do you think it's worth the? I think MSRP this year is $120.
At that, I would probably buy it just because I love Oloroso and PX, and I probably have more Scotch than I do bourbon.
I love PX. I like Oloroso.
No, I mean there are PX finishes. I don't know if you ever had Glendronach, the Allardyce, the 18.
I have a 24-year.
Yeah, that's.
I have the 2017. I think that's.
I got a 2018, and it's the first whiskey I ever got a milk chocolate note from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's delicious. Though the best Glendronach I ever had was a PX finish, which was one of the top whiskeys I've ever had in my life. Was a sample from Top Shelf Dustin. Was a 27-year single barrel PX finished Glendronach.
I had a 26 from Rob Whiskey in the Six.
Mm-hmm.
And it literally, I don't know if you ever think the English, like the wooden library with a leather chair smoking a pipe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was like. I'm like, I had to pour half of it and come back 6 months later with my palate couldn't handle it.
And the way I described when I tried from Dustin was it was what I call a stick shift whiskey, because first it was sweet, and then it stopped being sweet, and it shifted gears instead of transitioning. And then all of a sudden it was peaty. Then all of a sudden it changed gears again, and it was floral and fruity. It was bizarre. It didn't transition. It literally changed gears all in one as it finished.
Yeah, then I won another sample set from Rob, and I got a 40-year Armagnac, and then
a
1990 Glenfarclas family cask. Oh my God!
Peter
was that
White, I
insane.
don't think we got that here. Doc Swenson's is weird.
Never even
that
heard
they
of that
distribute different finishes to different regions. I don't think we saw that. I would have grabbed that up.
I got a cast strength Costco pick from Bad Axe, and the sample is freaking amazing.
What was it?
Who's the homeless
The Doc
guy?
Swenson's.
But it wasn't finished, right?
I think it was finished because it was sherry as all hell.
The homeless guy in the background is my cousin Ethan.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that 1980 Armagnac was insane, though.
Apparently, them Bell Mead's still in Vegas and Arizona. Got one last year for 80, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Same story. ETL was 800. Yeah, I believe it.
I wouldn't be calling Ethan a homeless guy. He sounds like one of those upstate mob guys. Who
I mean, he's wearing the same uniform as this guy.
Who is?
Who that uniform is usually on this guy.
Yeah.
My champion?
Except for it wouldn't have that stain on it. But anyway.
Fuck you.
I got a stain?
No.
No,
Oh.
me.
Oh.
Hey, Ben, I don't know if you had this, but I should send you a sample of this one.
Oh,
I
that's
did
so
not
good.
have that. Midwinter's Night's Yak. I've heard of it. I did not get that.
Dude, this stuff is so good.
That's
Sure,
delicious.
dude. Well, we've been talking about bottles for forever.
Yeah.
We gotta talk again.
Uh-huh.
What up,
Send me a
homeless?
stick of that.
That cognac is so good.
Mm.
God damn it,
And it's
no.
cast strength.
Mojo, you're so hammered. Why
Yeah.
don't you get on here and really entertain us?
Yeah, Ben, this one's 55% too. It's a 25-year cast strength.
Damn.
Dude.
Those old Glenfarclas family casts are seriously.
Yes.
I've never tried a Glenfarclas.
Yeah, that 1990 family cask.
I'm not loose. What's up, homeless fam? This guy was asking who's the homeless guy.
Cheers,
back.
cuz.
I gotta get insulted by this motherfucker.
Yes, you do.
What I was trying to say, I would say that about Ethan. He's not like one of those upstate mob guys who take you out in the take you out in the marsh and whack you.
Oh, that explains it. Mojo had some of that kind, bud. Haven't had a sip yet. Italian sausage fingers.
But leave the gun, take the cannoli.
Oh, you're getting jewelry over here. We're getting blinged up.
Daddy, wear this.
Bracelet time. Super loud.
That's a good papa right there.
They can see you on the camera.
What is it?
You're on
keep
YouTube.
killing Me.
Hi there.
Yeah.
You can see him.
Yeah, I know.
Hello.
Say hi, and you gotta go. Okay. Go play. Bunch of silly kids, man.
Yes, we are.
My wife stays
I've
away
heard
most
great
days.
things about that Glen Farkless 105. I never grabbed one though, and the 22-year special that I haven't seen.
Yeah, from Mike from Top Shelf had one, but it came from France though.
So it surrendered before it got here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. The problem with Glen Farkless, and I don't know if the 105 suffers from this as badly as the I think it's the 15 does, but it's got a nasty habit of either it's really good or it's why did I buy this?
The standard 105, it can be a little hot though.
Okay.
It's really inconsistent distillery, so yeah.
Yeah. I just remember watching, there was a documentary on Scotch on BBC a couple of years ago.
Right.
And they were at Glen Farkless, and there was a guy that had been in the still house for 40 years. Wow. And they gave him a gallon bottle of 40-year-old. Apparently it didn't last real.
All right, so what should we drink now?
Question.
That
sucks, medium ugly.
What happened?
There's a 40-year version of the 105. Good job.
How much was it, medium ugly? Did you make the right move?
Phone is going crazy.
I've never seen a Springbank.
There's a 40-year version of the 105. Yeah, I'm sure that's only like 10 grand.
Yeah.
The problem with Springbank and how much was it is Springbank's pricing is just totally off the wall right now. So it's hard to say what's good and what isn't these days.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying maybe you did the right thing by passing on it.
I think the oldest I've had is 15, but
yeah, I've had the 10 and I've had the 10, the
15.
Dad,
I don't have a wheel.
Green.
I mean, the 12 cast strength is really good.
A wheel if you want.
I've got a 10-year-old local barley, but
get it up, Pete.
Oh, Jim's gonna get it up for everybody.
Fuck you.
Whoa, hey.
Exactly.
Oh.
Once you got it up, maybe.
I'll do that one on myself.
Yeah. Jim's having trouble getting it up.
Fuck you.
You gotta go take the blue pill.
I mean, I would say at MSRP, if you like Oloroso, I'd probably buy this.
Nope, Jim's got it up.
There
and
we
it's spinning. And it's spinning.
It's the wheel of fortune.
Your favorite bottle. This wheel sucks.
I'm gonna spin it again.
My favorite bottle.
What was your favorite bottle?
I don't have one.
You don't have a favorite?
That's appropriate. Knob Creek. I'm good with that.
All right.
Knob Creek it is.
You have one here?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Pull out your favorite Knob Creek bottle. How about
You
that?
can do that
Make sure
too.
both spins.
I got in reach right now. One a lot of people like.
Oh, geez. It's the one I like.
No, it's the
Oh.
regular version of that. We'll go Knob Creek 12 over here.
The Hundo.
Nice.
Yep. I don't know if you saw our, what do you call it? Katie got it. Apparently, Ethan. Knob Creek 12 cast strength for his birthday.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Thanks.
The
It's the only one I have left, and I don't want to
the-
kill it yet.
What is that, a 15?
A Woodman's pick.
Oh, that's
Also,
the new one.
14 years, 7 months.
You don't have any other left? You don't have
Yeah,
any
at
younger
the moment, no, I just haven't bought anymore.
No.
Their last 9-year just came in. I've been killing more bottles than buying them lately.
I knew he was
I
going to
wish
That's what I need to do. I gotta maybe I try to do that today. See what I have.
Jim with the knob, solid.
Solid.
Mojo poured some GD Master Distiller 5. And Bermoli says, fuck Jim's wheel.
I knew he was going to say something because he hates knob Greek.
Hostility.
We're going with some knob Greek single barrel, right?
I mean, I will admit these older KSTs, man, they're so good.
Does anybody know if Vic's going tonight? I didn't look.
He is going at, I think, 9:30.
He's live now.
I don't know what your time zone is.
He's live now.
Oh, he just went?
7 minutes ago.
Okay. That's an interesting start time. 10,
Wait, he just went live, or?
Well, I think a little bit ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Apparently, Brian don't like me because he's over there. And
If you keep going, Ben, I'm staying here. So.
Well, I'm going to go probably for like another half hour or so.
Okay.
You know, a little while longer. I'm not.
It's only 9:30 here, so.
Yeah,
but we'll wrap it because I'm knowing Vic. I'm sure there's a giveaway. But I'd probably go for like another half hour or so. I think probably make it the 3 hour point. 3 hours seems like a nice round stream for me. So it's a lot better on me than the old 5-6 hour 4 a.m. streams.
So at least I did one bottle kill tonight because I might spend more time watching the game tomorrow night than live wires. So.
There you go. Cheers, Mr. Jigs, and cheers, Isaiah. Even if I said it, cheers earlier.
The game the other night, game 1 was so awesome.
Mojo been thinner than the herd too.
They're gonna get swept.
I think it'll be a sweep, but man, I mean, they look so good. Except for the first couple minutes of the fourth quarter.
Man, I don't have Boona 12 cast strength. I have the Boona 2022 cast strength, and that bottle is phenomenal.
That's the Boona having 12 cast.
Wait, is that Isla?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
I think Boona having Isla, but it's not all peated.
Well, yeah,
it's lightly peated.
The 2022 cast strength is not peated. It specifically says on it, not peated.
Yeah, I just can't do peat. No bueno.
What is Isla? Yep. All right.
Yeah, Isla's all
Their standard releases are like slightly peated. They do a heavily peated release sometimes, though.
Not for me. Oh, yeah. An idiot.
All right, they're out of whiskey, heading home via Uber. Good choice.
Good call.
So, Drell, you think Nuggets in 4?
Yeah. Worst case, probably 5.
I mean, they really were dominating except for the first couple minutes of the fourth quarter the other night.
I think the Lakers are a better team, and they got swept. You know, they match up better with big guys, and they couldn't do nothing. So I can't.
But I mean, even you throw Porter and Gordon in there.
Yeah,
I mean, Gordon can. I don't know. Maybe Butler's hurt, but he didn't look all that good the other night.
Yeah, they don't really have the bench. Like their bench is crazy. Their 6th and 7th man can still put up like 25 points, which is silly.
Yeah.
The Supersonics.
Ogre Smash in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't subscribed to the We Ain't Raised Right podcast, I mean, I kind of get it.
Yeah, Ogre, this is a 2020 bottle. So, yeah, I've had this for 3 years.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of get it, but you should probably go over there and subscribe. They kind of like 4 guys that look like doorknobs who do a YouTube stream, but love those guys. you doing, Ogre? Get your ass on here.
Is anybody watching the hockey game or not?
I mean, I'm streaming on YouTube.
Okay.
It's hard enough running the stream.
Yeah.
While drinking. Jerry Buck, the Sporty Yellowstone pick. Jerry getting into some good stuff lately.
Hey,
well,
if I was him, I'd be celebrating all I can right now.
Well, yeah, he's celebrating. He also knows it ain't going to be a big deal getting another bottle when he wants one.
Yep.
Top shelf Dustin in the house. Look at these sexy people.
Dustin.
Look at this sexy albino.
Top shelf. Get in here, Dustin.
The winner of the Jim Beam 57 Chevy decanter last night.
The special one, though, the good one. Well, can't really see it from there, but yeah.
Oh, Compass box.
Nice.
Yeah, this one kills the regular hedonism.
Yeah, I actually found a bottle of that, but I didn't pick it up.
Dude, it's so good.
I think I texted you when I found it.
You might have, yeah. It was a while ago, right? A couple months maybe at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know where it is, though. It ain't selling. I know where it is.
It's delicious, though.
Some peat is straight barbecued pineapple. See, that's the thing. I don't know, bro. Maybe different peat would hit you different.
I don't know. All the peat I had was like just dirt and mud and just
balls.
You could throw that in there, I guess.
The Balcones single malter is like cherry wood barbecue smoke.
There you go. Ogre Smash dropping the link to because they haven't figured out yet how to make it say youtube.com/we ain't raised right podcast. give him a sub. It's
weird.
4 buddies that talk bullshit live. If you let that one open up, it really knows as well. Yeah. So Dustin, I was shocked that you were like excited about winning that thing last night. I thought you would have no interest in Old Beam. Yes, you did, Jerry. Jerry did win a Yellowstone pick on last night's stream.
So this was 20.
Ogre Smash, I'm not drinking. Give my liver a 1-month break. About a weekend and it sucks. Yeah, that whole dealing with life thing is rough. But it's good. It's good for you. So you're into classic cars, Dustin? I had no idea. I thought you were all about the German cars. You never owned a Dusty? I'll bring you a bunch of Dusty shit next time. But I was also thinking if you wanted something different, you know.
That's a cool bottle.
And I could end it with it. I had no idea Dustin was into classic cars.
I need an 85, Ben. Shoot
I got an 80 today.
80 doesn't work.
I probably have one. I just have to go. Dude, I have so much shit here. When I buy decanters, I generally buy them in lots.
Yeah.
So like I have to go through them. I don't even know what years they are. Like that one last night, it was distilled in 82, bottled in 90.
The 57?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was actually from 57.
No. It's a 50. It's literally a 57 Chevy.
Yeah. I thought it was 57.
No, it was distilled in 80, 81 or 82 and bottled in 90.
Okay. 80s Beam was still pretty damn good.
Yeah, no shit.
70s, 80s. Oh, man.
There you go. There's the link. We Ain't Raised Right podcast. There you go. 4 doorknobs talking shit. That's the channel right there if you need it.
4 doorknobs talking shit. There's no doorknob to touch.
It's a Mojo. It's 100 month. Look, I don't even know if he'll open it. I had no idea Dustin was into classic cars though, so that's cool.
Yeah. Shit, I am.
I mean, granted, who doesn't like a 57 Chevy? You know? Yeah, 70s is the goal. Well, if you'd rather a 70s decanter, I could give you a 70s decanter, Dustin.
nephew doesn't have enough computers in it.
You say golden era? Oh, distillate. I've had 50s. I had some. I had a couple 70s Beam, 72 and 74 from Kelsey.
I've had a lot.
I've had a 70 Beam.
I don't find they're that different. There you go. My buddy Rob coming back, and I'd like 57 Chevy. I gave one away last night.
I mean, the 70 Beam was good, but the 81 Turkey was great.
Spend those Dusties away. Well, that's why I gave one away. But, you know, bourbon karma is real. I literally said, here's one of the coolest decanters I have that's new in box. And the universe is like, here, have another decanter the next day.
Yeah. I know Mojo's bringing some Dusties with him, or at least one pours in the park.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a good time. You figure out if you making it out there or not?
I don't know yet.
Still up in the
Bonnie
air.
and I got to talk. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence, frankly.
It's a blast.
It's a blast.
I'll meet you there, Ben.
We'll see. I don't know. The problem is I looked, it's a 10-hour drive or got to fly. If I don't want to do a 10-hour drive, and I still got to fix the transmission in the Subaru from the last multi-thousand-mile trip I took. I did fix the amplifier. I have Bluetooth and a radio again.
The important thing.
Downsize the 1,000 bottles you have in, you'll have plenty of funds.
Yeah, you know I don't like doing that, though. Oh. Some kiddo just ran through the screen, I guess.
Yeah, Jerry Black. I'm sure there are a lot of people who like, damn, I drank this.
Yeah, Mojo, I'm 99% sure I got an 85. I just got to look. Rick has an 81 Beam decanter that will never be opened by me. Why is that?
Daddy duty.
And that's true. 100 Month is the youngest whiskey in there. That is very true.
Some
weird. Yeah, I mean, my friend had a 81 Turkey decanter and then a 95 handle, and there was a big difference between the two.
But they were both delicious.
Oh, they were both freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'll try and remember.
The 70 Beam at 86 proof was really good too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Old Turkey costs a lot for a reason. You ain't wrong.
Yeah. That's where I'm trying to find my birth year for my 50th this year.
What year?
73.
You want a 73 Turkey?
Yep.
I'll keep my eye open.
Okay.
What's your top of the mark?
I've seen a couple in the UK that were 600.
What?
That's a buy instantly.
Yeah. If I see 600, I'd probably buy it.
73s are over $1,000 everywhere I see.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, in the 70s Turkey.
Yeah.
Wow, 73 for only 600? They ship to the US?
Yep.
Just don't even look. When you're ready, pull the trigger.
Yeah.
And send me that website after you buy.
Yeah, just to have a birth year turkey on my shelf would be just amazing.
Let's see how long it lasts without him.
What's weird is I only have, out of all my decanters, as far as I know, I only have one that's a birth year for me, and it's open. I got it open.
Kids looking
But
at
I
me.
have shitloads of decanters. That one I got today is an 80.
Can you see him in the corner trying to go bottles?
That's probably the best beam you're going to have.
Oh yeah, we got trouble.
Uh-oh.
He's staring at like the LED. God. Giggling. Come here.
Yeah.
He just started walking a couple weeks ago. He's like,
That's
still
awesome.
Oh, wobbly. Take his bottle off of the picture.
That is so cool.
Well, tough guy.
He's like, I could see over there.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi there.
No, he's not looking.
You have to put that stuff in a locked cabinet soon.
I ran out of room. That's the reason I have that.
Get a few gun safes.
Hey, he's not looking at the stag yet, so.
This is going down. I don't know what's going down. I think that Four Roses is going down.
One of them's tucked behind the bar, so he can't.
Oh, and then he went down.
But he wasn't looking at the stag on the top of the bar yet.
Yeah, he can't reach out yet.
This jig says I still walk like that. Just
Come here, baby.
there you go. I drank Beam in the 80s. Wish I had squirreled some away now.
Come. Hey.
We got trouble on the screen now.
You want to hang out? He's just going to run right back over there.
That's what you get for putting lights on it.
I know. I should turn him off. It's like a mosquito. Hey.
I mean, maybe a little bit more like a moth, but we'll go with it. Rick does not like Beam products. Excuse me.
You have to decide if I like this or not. Weird.
I have one of those. I enjoy the one I got.
Oh, the Casey Ride, man, those are good.
Where's the pick from? That's an old Jeep. That's an OG pick.
From the store in the next town over from where I work, all it says is manager's selection, manager's choice.
They still have those?
I have to go back and check. They have one on the shelf, but I think it's a different pick.
Gotcha. So what don't you love about it?
Well, it's kind of like this weird fruit. It's like when I drink rye, I expect spice. I expect some anise. I expect something a little chewy. And this is kind of like funky and fruity.
Good night, you bearded bastard.
Cheers, Ogre Smash.
Cheers, Ogre.
Cheers, Ogre.
And he said your kid's adorable.
I'm not,
even though he's about to smash a
Appreciate
Four
it.
Roses on you. No, he rolling out. They see me rolling.
Since it was on the floor here, I'll just grab that next.
Patrolling and trying to set you riding dirty.
Have fun over there.
Riding dirty.
He's back to going, what am I doing with my life? You gonna highlight John
Oh.
Green?
He's going into that cream of the crop with the screw top.
Yep.
Yeah.
The OG,
I haven't got the new one, but man, I love this one.
the new one with Vic's face on it.
The Vic one. I need to get that one, but this one is so good.
I haven't got that one because I spent so much on all my turkey that I picked that nobody knows I picked.
Huh.
Yeah, this is literally just chocolate and glass.
Good, you can mess with that.
Yep. Where the hell is that, bro?
What are you looking for?
It's over there somewhere. You're not into it as much. It's an American single malt.
Man, so good though.
What? What's
The one with Randy Savage on it. You're probably not going to find it.
Who made that bottle?
Westland. Holy
Yeah, this
shit.
is the first Mass and Journey one.
Westland.
Yeah, ladies and
Cream of
gentlemen,
the crop with the screw
the
top.
one, the only.
I think that's the fastest I found a bottle.
If you got the L, key in. What up, sausage
Mojo.
fingers?
Cheers, fellas.
What's up, Mojo?
This bottle, John?
Mojo.
Yes. Dude, that's
Yours
such a good bottle.
Yours is a little more hurt than mine is.
Yeah, but it's such a good bottle.
Well, we'll pour that next.
Just like milk chocolate is so good.
I'm getting hot.
What are you drinking, Mojo?
A little bit of bonded action, bro. Just trying to warm up before I crack that fucking JD I got. It's 135 proof, so.
Yeah.
So early time
You
is
said
gone already?
155?
No, 135. I've seen hazmat ones, but I guess Deathless Dan had the highest one I've seen so far, which was in the Wisconsin Rapids.
Yep.
But this is 135, which is hot enough for old Mojo, so we'll give it a go here.
That's nice. That's kind of actually a nice proof for one of those.
Is that early time's gone already?
I still have some early times.
Okay.
You mean the old one?
Yeah, the 174 you were drinking the other day.
Yeah, that's like I put it in this benchmark bottle, so there's that much left.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna take this to Pours in the Park amongst a couple other things.
I'm bringing a few bottles there too, so.
Yeah, I'll have a Discovery 3, the really old beam, like the executive decanter, and then a Wild Turkey 12 Japanese for anybody who didn't get to try that. I'll have that available for people to try. Obviously,
I'm bringing the tail of my 2018 JD Heritage. Because I know Adam wanted to try that, so.
My dad still has 5 of the 2019s left. He had a whole case at one point.
My God, the 18 was
Back then, I actually passed on one, and I still kick myself to this day.
Did you ever try it?
The 19's pretty good, man. I haven't had the 18, but the 19's damn good, man. It's
back
really.
Then I was like, I don't
like
drink Jack
maple.
Daniels, but this looks really cool.
Nah, I'll tell you what, bro. That was a big fucking mistake. Excuse my French.
I didn't know about it until I found it in the.
At this point, I think it was 5 years ago.
I was the whiskey advocate. All of a sudden, it was like number 2. I'm like, I've never seen this before. And I found a bottle. I'm like, oh, okay, this is really fucking good.
Jigs, the only answer I can give you is that distribution sucks. The 3-tier
I'll say this about Jack Daniels. They have a lot of special editions that are bullshit, but some of them are really, really special.
You mean like the new McLaren one?
Yeah, like exactly like that. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know, even like those master distillers, which kind of what got me back into collecting. You know what I mean? Like when I first started
there's an answer
collecting
I
whiskey.
never have been able to get on those. And that is, are all 6 of the master distiller bottles actually the same and just in different boxes?
No, they taste way different, bro. I've tasted all of them. My dad still has cases of 1 through 5 cases, whole cases, and I've drank them plenty, bro. I've drank all of them plenty, and 3 and 5 are the best in my opinion. He likes 1, but 1 is like there's a big difference between 1 and 2. Okay, like you could say whatever you want, Jack Daniels, blah blah blah. If you know whiskey, if I line you up 1 and 2 next to each other, 1 is super charred, like almost heavy on the char, like more so than oak. Like it's like, yeah, it's like almost like a burnt charred, like a heavy char whiskey. And then the number 2 is like the sweetest damn whiskey you'll ever drink. Like it's like offensively sweet in my opinion for Jack Daniels. Number 3 is a perfect balance of the both. And number 4 is mediocre. 5 is more of what 3 is. 5 is the closest thing to 3. I would have to say 3 is a little bit better than 5, but very close. And then 6 is like another 4, and they haven't come out with 7. But I'm here to tell you that they're wildly different in my opinion as a Jack Daniels drinker. Like
interesting.
Night and day. Between 1 and 2 really is the best example of how night and day they are. Like they're completely different whiskeys.
Huh.
Hi, little baby Darrell. Hi, little baby. Look at smiling.
That's mini me right there.
Oh, I love kids. No, they're the best.
Hey,
man.
dude,
Should be
you're
sleeping
not
at
supposed
this
to
time.
talk about that.
Threw a couple of boxes.
Mojo, you've been glasses about that.
No, they're the best, man.
You want to walk around? You can't get into my bottles anymore. Blockade.
You think that bubble wrap?
He walks right back over there, though. What you said?
So you think that bubble wrap's gonna stop him?
Well, it's in a big old box of like shipping materials, so I just kind of put that against that part of
Well, kids love bubble wrap, man.
He likes to chew on it.
Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only.
Sean.
What's up, people?
What's up, Sean?
My camera's off. I can see that.
No, we see you fine.
There he is.
I mean, you're still ugly, but we see you fine.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, that's a fact. All day. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Appreciate it. What's everybody drinking? Let me pour something that somebody else is having right now.
Scotch, but I'm about to switch it up.
Okay.
We're right now pouring. Me and Ethan Ethan's done. I have a last sip left of Knob Creek 12, but we're both about to get into Westland Single Malt, American Single Malt.
Yeah, that's a single.
Yeah, I'm about to join John Kranz in that pour.
Yeah.
It's almost like they have the same tater sticker.
Yep.
Darrell, I'm afraid to ask. What's the scotch you're drinking?
My Scotch collection's nothing crazy. It was a hedonism.
Nothing crazy. Just a bottle you'll never
by
see.
Compass
Oh,
Box.
hedonism is good though.
It's absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
Even though it looks like he just
That
went
one
on
has
a
it's a blend
Nintendo.
of like 3 different distilleries and from 3 different decades they did with that one. So they got
They do
stuff
such a
in there
great
that's like
job as
30
you
euro
can like
plus.
go back through everything that they've
Ladies and
blended.
gentlemen, one moment. We have Jim Beam's biggest fan.
I don't know about that, but I'll take it.
Banger from them.
Yeah, congrats, Dustin, on the win, man.
Yeah.
That's
Up, Dustin.
that's cool.
I straight thought when I saw you won last
That one's
night,
really
I
good,
was like, I bet Dustin's gonna be like, give that shit to somebody else. And instead he's like, that's the bottle I wanted.
What is it?
Compass
Which
Box.
one is that, Dustin?
This is the
The
Muse.
hedonism. Oh, the Muse?
Muse. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Very
I've
nice
never grabbed
label.
that one.
This is back when they like gave you like a plastic display case with them.
Mine has like. Oh no, this one doesn't. The Rogue's Banquet has like the. It's not enclosed, but it's opened.
It's a cardboard box thing, yeah.
So what are you going with, Sean?
Right through it.
Well, I don't have a ton of scotch either, but I'm going with this. This is a gift from the fancies, so yeah.
What distillery is that?
6-year-old.
It is a Bunnahabhain Staocean heavily peated.
Oh, cool.
Oh wow, you're going to something different.
Sounds good.
Since we're going to throw a Compass Box out there.
There we
I
go.
like
That's a great
to
one.
join you in, Sean, because I have this.
Which
There we
you got,
go.
John? Oh, Bunnahabhain. Ooh, Bunnahabhain.
Yeah. This was kind of an end of an era. This Muse was one of the last like high-end bottles they did that was
Ernie,
actually
the
worth money.
Brubaker maker in the house. Cheers, Ernie.
Yeah, guys, this JD is going to be a fucking problem, in my opinion. Holy shit.
It's good, man.
Wow, man. That's right up my alley. Old Mojo just refell in love. It's not quite the heritage. It doesn't have the depth. Like, it doesn't have that
Right,
old
but the
oak
fact
with
that
the
you'll be
heritage.
able to eventually just go to a shelf and grab one.
Boy, is that good, though. God damn, man.
Oh, Dustin holding up the
There you
cross
go.
swords of the
Yep.
new.
I decided I cracked these bitches open today, so I've been
These bitches.
These bitches.
What the rip is that?
Where is Derek?
So Dustin will like this one.
They're the two newest. Oh, that's a great one for sure, John.
No Name number 3, man.
Lefroy, yeah, that was killer.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, so these are the newest, like I don't know, what do they call them? Like
They're the new limited edition. The new
limited edition.
the year. So they do like a spring release of unique releases.
Yeah, I'll say this though, that charity bottle I got was honestly my favorite of the 3 bottles I picked up. So
That's what I've been hearing from everybody. I got it when I did the last pick.
yeah, I really enjoyed that. That's really good.
It's just a good example of new riff bourbon. That's what that is.
They can
It's
keep
like
that
the
old old for a while
side,
now.
that's it.
Yeah.
These are
what I've heard is they're very boring.
that's a good way to describe it. I think it's the yellow corn one. Just smells like corn. Like it's really not doing much on the nose. The other one smells really good, but the profile again, I mean, it's nice, but it's kind of boring.
Right, you told me.
I'll be honest, I didn't really think I didn't even notice what I was buying, but I picked up just the regular 100 because it was on sale as if you bought the rest of the stuff, so it was like $35. This is really
God,
good. This is the best of the Rise I've had in a while. Like I don't know what they did for this batch, but this batch got something interesting going on.
You know, I think that's where New Earth really shines is the Rise. The Rise are fantastic.
the malted rye. I like their malted rye a lot.
Even their non-malted rye is delicious.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
some of
this
the
one-
single barrel ryes they've put out have been just stunning.
I'll tell you what, this Jack Daniels I'm getting strawberry rhubarb pie off of though. It is smacking, man. I put
There
this
we go.
above the Old Forester. This is
What the
above
hell
the
is
Old
that,
Forester.
It's the newest local barley. I just walked in a party store,
Ooh.
New Riff, and they had these, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Well,
how
I
much
guess
were they?
Oh, wow.
One boy.
Yeah, Springbank is
So
hard
what
to
did
get.
that go
Isn't
for,
it?
Dustin?
Is that a
That's
scary
hard to
cast,
get.
Frank?
This was $2.30. I'm hoping I go back tomorrow and there's a different girl behind the counter. I can get another one without any problems.
Is that
Well,
a
if you
scary
see
cast?
more, let me know. Even though I haven't opened the PX yet.
Oh, you should crack that thing. That's a flavor punch, man.
That'll be another stream or another event.
That's a perfect last pour of the night kind of whiskey because it's that intense. It'll cut through everything else you drink.
Hey, Ben, if I could take 20 seconds, man, I just want to
Hang
say.
on. Here's the floor.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't need all that, but I just want to say thank you, everybody, for last night. Like you guys, this community. Cheers to this community. I want to say it before I get too wasted to say it properly. So thank you, everybody. Last night was amazing. Me and my wife never expected the turnout that we had. It was incredible. You guys I love you all. Thank you so much. I can't say it enough. Love you all. And cheers to all you. You guys are the best. So a lot of people put a lot of work in last night that I had nothing to do with. So Ben, Amy Bohm, everybody that donated bottles and money. Yeah, you guys, you're freaking rock stars. I love you. And thank you. Cheers to everybody. Love you guys.
Cheers.
What's up, man?
Well said, Sean. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, so Sean, I don't know if you caught this, but we did actually have a caveat that came with all that last night. You have to keep streaming.
oh, forever? Just
you have at least another year. You're locked in.
Yeah, fair enough.
You can't just disappear from the community like overnight.
Oh no, that's definitely not going to happen.
Well,
Yeah,
the reason Dustin's joking about it is it's sad that a couple of people who have benefited from these community, gatherings have. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing, but okay.
Yeah, I can think of at least one, if not two. Yeah, where it's like we never
I don't know about two.
basically they just disappeared.
One made a comeback, but he's never come back the same.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
another, to drop us like a bad habit as soon as he got what he needed.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's not me though.
Well, and you know they're good people who got things they needed in tough times, and you know what? Some people maybe need to stop drinking occasionally, so I get it. But it'd still be nice if you just popped in and said hi. You don't have to drink. Although, admittedly, I get it. Whiskey too is a trigger to drink.
Jump in the chat for 5 minutes and say hello and thanks.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm doing well.
Yeah, for sure.
Wheels, you asshole. What?
I think I can safely say, Sean, that if you weren't as important as you are, you wouldn't have got the turnout you did. You got it because you deserve it, sir.
Well, thank you, Jim. I appreciate those kind
And
of.
as I've told him, if it wasn't for helping out his niece, he probably wouldn't have had it happen either.
That's fair because I'm kind of an idiot. So
I think we're all
At the
idiots
same
sometimes.
time, it was layers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you can throw in, hey, I'm helping out a small kid with disabilities, like it tugs at a few heartstrings.
yeah, but I mean, truly, she's an awesome girl. That girl is, she's my heart, man. If I had one, yeah, freaking.
So
love
I
that
mean,
girl.
that's the hope, though, that after the surgery, she won't have disabilities.
Yeah, man. I got to say, I mean, I am truly a little bit nervous about it, but I mean, it's a pretty extensive surgery. I mean, they got to cut her back open. It's not nothing. But yeah, hopefully everything goes smooth. And yeah, I try not to think about all the logistics of it, but yeah, it's yeah.
Pressure.
Everybody's saying cheers to you.
Yeah, man.
I have friends who got hammered and pass out. They didn't even know strawberry rhubarb was an option.
Listen,
Yo,
I might
what's
look
up,
like
Thrasher?
I might look like a caveman, but I have sophisticated tasting notes.
Is there
Okay,
anyone
That's
without a
it.
beard?
On the screen.
I'm
I
pretty
was
sure this
laughing.
guy just has the pedo mustache.
He counts.
He got some peach fuzz
Yeah,
happening.
he's got a little beard going.
Yeah,
I was
no,
laughing.
I got enough beard for us all.
I
Not
mean,
good, Jay, not good.
I only got the goat going right now.
He's got the
but,
goat.
I got 5 o'clock going.
I was laughing because even your fucking guest has a beard.
We're covered, bro. We're covered.
Wait, are you saying Stacie had a beard?
Not that guest.
Oh,
You take that back, Jim. You take it back.
Fired.
Jesus.
Man.
Johnny had a beard.
No, he's saying you.
I know.
Stacie is a wonderful lady.
Even if
You can be a lovely bearded lady. I just don't think Stacie is one of those.
I didn't
No,
say
no,
she was.
she's definitely not. Definitely not.
Speaking of Stacie, has anybody had one of these?
Seen it.
Nancy Jameson.
Not.
I've seen it, but I have not
Blowing
had it.
both feet.
I mean,
I can see it.
Part of buy it.
Stacie might have it.
It's freaking amazing, dude.
Really?
I was blown away for $200. I don't think I've had a better Irish.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, then have you had a sample fly from Stacie?
But again, I'm also caveating it for $200. I don't know if
Yeah.
Stacie's flight. We're all we're sub 2.
Some of her stuff is well over.
Yeah.
Hey,
Zarel got that red breast 27 lineup, bro.
I would much rather. Oh, I would take this Jameson 10 times out of 10 over the Redbreast 27. But
Yeah,
10 out of 10 over Redbreast 27.
I like Blue Spot.
I like Redbreast 27, but I don't think it's. I don't like it over the 21 even despite the cast strength. So
Yeah, some guys
The
don't
only
like older
problem I
stuff.
have with the 27 is the price tag. It's rough.
A cabillion.
For a cast strength 27-year-old, it's not a terrible price, but I mean it is
But
still.
when it was 4,
One
that
cabillion.
wasn't terrible. Now that knowing they have huge stocks of it and it was always planned, right?
I mean,
You know what I mean?
I mean, if you say $600 for 27-year cast strength, heavy first fill whiskey, it's hard to think
Well, the
that's
problem
way
is in the last 2 years it went up $200.
Yeah, I
That's
get
the
that.
problem.
I get that.
Except for in Rhode Island, for some reason.
Yeah. Ben, do you see Irene's new pick for Clonakilty?
Oh, the 15
Yeah, I forgot what it was. I saw she didn't know.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, the
15-year
15 year at like 120 proof or something like that.
Yeah, I bet that's gonna be over $100.
Yeah, it's like 170.
But it's an Irene pick.
15-year Irish single barrel from Irene.
Yeah.
Cash strength.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to go up there probably next weekend. OH ordered one. I think Stacie ordered hers too.
Nice.
Either today.
I didn't order mine yet. But
Well, if you order one, just let me know. I got to go up there.
I might just wait for the next visit because I don't think that's going to sell out fast.
It may not,
Nah.
but that's a bottle like as good as the regular ones are. And I don't know what the age statements are on the ones that she came out already, but it's probably half, I would think, right? Maybe like 8 years or something, if that, 7 years. Yeah, so 15 year at a higher proof point than what she's put out so far. Shit. Sold.
I mean, is anything? The only thing that limits you there is your budget.
Oh yeah.
Is what?
Yeah.
Is your budget?
Yeah, money, you said? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a limiting factor for a lot of people eventually.
No, but when
Just at that
Dustin,
store in
if you ever
particular.
come visit, we'll go there, and she'll break you.
She'll have you drunk. That like she does those tastings. Maybe they're on purpose. Like she'll give you drink after drink after drink after drink, and after that you're like, shit, this was good. This was good. This was good. This was good. And you're walking out there with a damn freaking.
You talk shit
palate.
about a pick without trying it, she'll drag you
I'm
back
just
into the
saying,
back.
I
room and make you
generally
try it.
leave there with a hand truck now.
Literally.
With Sierra and cheers, Sierra.
Hey, Sierra, cheers.
That's when we need a new
The
system.
huge winner from last night.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she got a couple, and so did her mom, right?
So Sierra won the Joseph Magnus cigar blend. which is ironic because the one bottle I know she had, she didn't really love, and she apparently had, and this was like in the before time, in the long ago, was going to send me it so I could try it to see if I thought there was like something wrong with it or whatever. So she got that, and hang on, I'm pulling up the list. She won the Joseph Magnus cigar blend from Mr. Jiggs. Her mom won the Old Kirk single barrel from the Turks.
Wow,
Another
nice.
killer
So
bottle.
she's getting
Yeah.
Willet also, and she won from Mr. Whiskey Shits. She won Elijah Craig Rye, plus a sample of JD Barrel Proof Rye. Though, as I remember,
which is spectacular.
Yeah, man.
As I remember, Sierra is not a rye girl, but hey, it's free.
That might change your mind, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah, that rye is
I feel like she
ridiculous.
won something else too. I'm looking.
So, Sean, what did you think?
If that wasn't enough.
Yeah,
No,
as
that's
always, I feel like the wheels are once they pick you, they just keep picking you. I don't know what the deal is, but I don't trust those things to be random.
No, but you're not sad about the one you landed on.
Oh shit!
I was really confused when I won the second one. I was just like, you got to be kidding me! There's just no way. Like the math is not. I got like a single barrel of something.
No,
It's like
don't
a
worry.
roulette wheel. Sometimes it hits back to back. It happens.
Don't worry, Dustin. You'll never get the second one.
I'll never get the second one.
It's well, no, I mean he's a lot better these days, so you might get it.
Oh, I know what the second one is. Okay.
It's iron. You won a Texas whiskey, Ironwood.
Come
Harbinger
on now,
115.
Ben. Let's stop with that.
Yeah, let's be positive.
This is before you were in the community.
I know.
I
We've
still
had-
have
we've
that
had
sample poured up for
conversations.
you. Well, save it and pour me a sample of your new one too.
Anyway,
Bill Scott in the house. Irene's Knob Creek QEQ is one. QE2 is one of my all-time faves. Yeah, it's not Ben. That's not bad stuff.
Hey, I just got samples from somebody who said he'd send them to me 6 months ago. So I mean, that's normal.
Almost. QE2, is that the one I have over here?
And yes,
Maybe.
real quick, Sierra, as Jigs points out, that will be shipped by me. So I'm going to send you some other stuff. I'll throw some samples in there as well, so you'll get some extras.
Yeah, let me see that.
Jim, you were asking me something?
yeah, I wanted to know what you thought about the Bunnahabhain that you said you were going to open.
The QSO2.
Oh yeah,
If
no,
that's what he meant.
I'm sipping it, man. No, I didn't open it tonight. I've had it open for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's been open a month or two. Yeah, this was a gift from the fancies, and I'm not sad about it. I'll tell you that.
Damn right.
Yeah, that's I mean, cast strength freaking peated scotch. How can you be mad at that?
It was funny. I remember when I opened this, I was like, it's fine. And I went back to it. I hadn't gone back until tonight. I'm like, okay, that's why I bought this. Fuck yes.
Yeah, fancies wherever you are. Cheers to you. Love you, ladies.
Damn.
They're definitely your whiskey daddies there, Sean.
What's that, Dustin?
So those are definitely your whiskey daddies.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. No, I love those girls. They're fantastic.
They have hooked Sean up with metric shit tons of whiskey.
That is accurate. Yes.
Good night.
Every time Sean's on there with like another pick, like or another like sample, somebody goes, "Oh, hey, look, and it's from the fancies."
Yeah.
David, check your phone.
They've sent me a couple dozen samples. Not an exaggeration at all.
I think that might be an understatement.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've forgotten how good this Muse nose is, man.
Yeah, that's what I was doing when I had that hedonism. Or the other one, I was like, shit.
Yeah, that one's like super fruity. Like when that one opens up, it gets
apricot and like just super citrusy.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, like
not tangy citrus, just super sweet.
Mike and I reviewed that bottle, and then we went back to like the pour we had in the glass, like after we'd finished all our reviews for the day, and I was like, "Dude, smell this." And we're both just like, "Oh my god, it has like." We always like pour them like right live on camera, and then just kind of let it open up.
Yeah.
And I mean, that bottle had been open for a while, but man, I mean, we went back to it and we were like, man, I want to go back and give it another point. Just the nose got that much better.
Yeah. That thing's fantastic.
Yeah, this is more like pralines and cream. Like, it is very dessert-like.
The baby's checking out the whiskey. I like it.
Playing with shipping materials.
Yeah, like, you got all the whiskey over there. The kid's like, look, I've got bubbles I can pop.
Yeah, man.
And you're like, as long as that keeps you away from the bottles.
Hey, Darrell, not to put the spotlight on you, but I wanted to ask you for a while. It's just like I feel like initially I didn't know you well enough to ask. So I know you got ink here and you got some on your forearm. What do you got going on? If you want to talk about it, if you don't, then that's fine.
Oh, it's just a mixture of stuff. Like Jesus stuff on this arm, Native American stuff for some family shit, Japanese stuff because I like kanji. And I got stuff in my back as well.
Tell me you got like kanji for soup on you or something like that.
No.
You know though, you screwed up and done that, right?
No, I actually had the book and I brought it over there to make sure I was getting the correct stuff. Yeah, I can't trust. They could put any symbol up there if I'm not familiar with it. I don't know what the heck it is.
So one of the guys I work with is a part-time tattoo artist, and he was talking about how one girl came in and wanted to have her tattoos. Basically, she had kanji on both her arms, and it said "rise" on one side, and she was upset because it said "fall" on the other, but it was "fall" as in like
the season,
and not as in fall, as in coming down.
Yeah, you definitely don't want like fried rice on your arm or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on the limb and say I would not trust a part-time tattoo artist.
Well, he's part-time because he does that a couple of nights a week, and his full-time job is he's a letter carrier, but he's been doing it for years.
Yeah, I mean, like, people who are good tattoo artists can make really good money. So it's like, I don't know if you're part-time with that one, I'd just be a little nervous. I mean, that stuff is semi-forever.
Yeah. It's.
I mean, you can alter it, you can remove it, but it ain't cheap.
Nope.
So I'm pouring this next. This is my fuck you bottle.
Which batch is that?
Batch 2.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's my fuck you bottle. People go, what? Fuck you.
Why is that a hard bottle to get, or?
I think I've had this bottle for 2 years now. 2
The early batches were somewhat limited. The new batches are not. The new batches they make a fucking shit ton of, but the early batches,
the new batches are a lot darker than this.
The new batches, they just throw in everything they had. It's like the kitchen sink. Like it's like a kid making a suicide at a restaurant. Where they're just like, well, let's put in some Mountain Dew. Let's put in some cherry Coke. Let's try the root beer. Oh, look, there's tea. We're gonna put tea in this.
I believe the liquor equivalent of that is called a Grateful Dead, right? Is that where you just pour a bunch of shit in the glass and something like that?
I feel like some of these blends that have come out recently, where it's just like every random like cask finishing they have, and they're just like, yeah, we'll just throw it all in and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh man, a little part of me died inside, but this is the first year I've had to actually pass on the Springbank 25-year-old. It's now up to $1,300, and I was just like, nah.
Yeah, okay.
I can't do that.
Oh.
Like last year, I paid $10.50, and I thought, oh my god, I can't believe I just paid that. And they're like,
so where Sierra grew up, it was called a kamikaze, not a suicide.
I mean,
you're not going to buy 10 of them.
The same thing.
I don't think we had a name for it. It was just,
I mean, a kamikaze implies you're trying to kill somebody else with you, whereas a suicide is just you.
Something specific.
True.
Did I pop that old Kirk yet, Thresher? No, I have not. That is on the list also. But I did send what do you call it? I did send Stacie a Willet sample. My barrel.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Willet. I hate that I like Willet bourbon as much as I do.
Did any of you guys pick up the McCarthy's releases?
If I could get them here.
They were on Sealbach. They're a little pricey, obviously.
There you go. Ernie is my designated fire
starter.
There's history to that.
Hey, so Ben, what is your favorite Willet release? Like standard releases, like what?
Standard release would be Pure Kentucky.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you could walk and buy on a shelf. I feel like Pure Kentucky has a lot of the notes. Either Pure Kentucky or the old Bardstown. Either one. If you want to get the quintessential bourbon notes, the bourbon flavors of Willet, which are nothing like anywhere else, and they're very divisive.
Yeah.
Those would be my two, but I think I would lean towards the Pure Kentucky.
Yeah, I really enjoy the Pure Kentucky. I haven't had one in a while, especially after they redid their bottles and the proof point fairly recently.
Yeah,
I haven't grabbed
I'm all
one of
about
those.
the old ones.
Have they done anything to change up their more expensive line? Because I know they redid the pot still. They redid the Pure Kentucky.
Well, thank God they redid the pot still. Pot still, I enjoy the new pot still. I don't know if I could say I enjoy it, but I don't mind it.
But I know they also have the what are those? What are the expensive ones called?
Single barrels?
No, not the super expensive, but like they're $50, $60 bottles.
So you have
Baumberger's,
Noah's
Shanks.
Mill, Rowan's
That's
Creek.
Victor's.
And that's Michter's. I'm sorry. Yeah. Noah's Mill and Rowan's Creek.
Yeah.
I really like the Rowan's Creek. That's one of my favorite bottles from them.
I haven't had one of those bottles in, God, it's got to be at least 6 years, maybe more.
In fact, I went to a bottle share tonight, and I actually took my Rowan's Creek to have people try it.
Did Darrell's kid just like die on camera? Like he walked on camera, and then all of a sudden he just like fell.
Kids do that.
He realized he was in boxers and no shirt.
Final pour. I know what I'm gonna pour for him because he's gonna go to.
He
bed.
wasn't fully clothed.
I'm gonna hit.
Darrell, I feel like you need to move your whiskey to a
hot damn
party here at home.
We got
I'm gonna hit Ethan with the rare breed non-chill filtered.
You been back there winding in the corner all night, and you're gonna pour him the top shelf.
He's had all kinds of amazing whiskey tonight.
I'm being
Why not keep it rolling, right?
I'm being announced.
What are you
Just pour
pouring?
before you hunt me down.
Oh,
I'm pouring him the rare breed non-chill filtered.
Yeah,
gotcha.
This shit is ridiculous.
Why does Wild Turkey hate Americans so much?
I don't know.
It's a fair
you know
question.
What?
I know, right?
Honestly, the trip to Mexico, while I'm very happy for them and all, was quite rough. This might be the highlight of the trip.
It's like worth it. Totally worth it.
I think of Wild Turkey as like the quintessential like American bourbon, and yet, as Dustin points out, all their good stuff goes overseas. So,
12 year, the 13 year.
Well, the reason is that for many years Americans didn't buy their shit, and if it wasn't for Japan, they'd probably be out of business. So, hang on, let me full screen him while he tries this for the first time.
This is the non-chill.
Damn, that's fucking good.
Give it a
It
minute.
is good.
It ain't done yet.
It's just frozen on my screen.
That's good stuff.
Where was it? Oh wait.
Guys torture me with a better bottle, better pour.
That's
Try
the
this.
cheap. That is the cheapest whiskey you've drank all night.
but you wouldn't know it though. You would not know that.
Tonight he's had Belmead Reserve, a 12-year Redwood Empire, a barrel that is actually a Willet Purple Top, Larceny Larceny Barrel Proof B521, Michter's Barrel Strength Rye, a Westland Pick.
Is Barrel
And
Strength Rye more
now
expensive?
He's having rare breed non-chill filter.
Hey, Ben, that barrel pick that's purple top, is that the one you bought with me?
No, that's another one. I actually haven't opened that one.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know where the fuck that one is. It's here somewhere.
Fair enough. Okay.
Sounds like you.
See, I wouldn't be surprised if he still has that there.
If who has that?
If that's still at that store.
Oh, so I was just there, 3 weeks ago. I did not see it.
But you didn't look for it either.
No, actually, I did because I wanted to buy it the second time round. Well,
But
actually,
in that store, you'd have to ask. It could be sitting hidden in one of those nooks and crannies, and
yeah, I mean, so I got distracted by this because like these do not show up much, and then on top of it was a freaking pick. Which, by the way, this was a giveaway last night.
yeah, one of them. That was won by. Hang on.
Do they still make non-picks of 1792 anything other than their small match? I never see non-picks of any of it.
That was won by the person delivering Dustin's other win, Stanley the Mash Bill.
There you go.
Oh, Mash Bill's the guy. Oh, geez, yeah. Stanley does take a while to get stuff.
Yeah, you'll get it though.
Tax and duty free. Yeah.
So I'm just drinking regular old basic bitch rare breed, but still a killer bottle.
If you're not traveling outside of the country, there's like a $30 price
Track of what I say
markup.
$30. Try again. The average price for rare breed non-chill filtered right now is between $170 and $200.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Is that secondary or like cost at like the airport? You're saying
Secondary at the airport
Secondary.
in Cancun, it was $54. Was that?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Motherfucker.
I mean, here's one. I see one right here for 75 pounds.
So what, you got one?
Yeah, and how much is shipping?
That was the 25.30. That was the markup I was talking about.
75 pounds is what, like $100?
Yeah,
right now it's almost 1-to-1. It's 77.71 in USD.
Oh wow, man, the pound is
What
really
site
dropped.
is that on?
Whiskey World.
They
And
they don't have rare breed. They have.
Oh, you're right. It's Kentucky Spirit. My bad.
That is not
Believe
the
me.
same, Dustin.
No, they're not.
Look, I'm sure
I saw the box
it's tasty.
in my head. Because the last time I was here, they had that. They had the rare breed.
They
sold.
had the rare breed for like a couple of hours, and it was gone.
I saw it for a while. Let's see here.
Hey, Dustin, if you do find the site, don't announce it here. Text me.
See here. These guys do not have it.
I haven't found it anywhere, but I found it, so I'm happy.
I saw it online from a couple places like a while back. I guess it's since sold out, but
Yeah, but like there were some reviewers who said it wasn't that different. It was only slightly different.
Yeah,
I got to call total bullshit on that.
But
Total bullshit.
have you blinded them?
I haven't blinded them, but I don't think you could blind them.
well, it
They're
all
that-
depends on which batch of rare breed you have. Because I mean,
I didn't have it. I had them
there's
both.
some stellar rare breed batches over the years, and there've been some, okay ones.
What'd you say, Darrell?
Yeah, what was that, Drew?
I had them both, and it wasn't. It was a difference, but it wasn't drastic to me. I think I mentioned that maybe a couple weeks ago on your stream, but
Well, not only that, the bottle of this rare breed here, this is a 20. This
do you
is
got?
a 2021
okay.
rare breed. I put it
I don't
against.
know what mine was. Probably right around the same.
I should get a 2022 and put it against it because that's a 2022 non-chill filter. But the difference is that the finish on that is 5-10 minutes. Now this might be a fresh batch of non-chill filtered too.
Yeah.
But it's, to me, it's the only thing I've ever had that reminds me of being in Turkey's Rick House.
Wow.
These kids are going insane. Can you hear them? Like they're like 2 rooms over.
It sounds like you have velociraptors in your house, Terrell.
Sleepovers, man. Excellent. Guys, shut the door.
Kids are great.
Well, I'm kind of thinking Ethan's heading to bed. We've been live for 3 hours and 20 minutes. Vic's on. I'm thinking it's about time to go to the after party. What do you guys think?
These guys over there.
Yeah, give it the last 10 minutes. Make it a nice.
All right, we'll go 10 more minutes. We'll wrap
Right.
in 10
nice
minutes.
round number.
Yeah.
Okay.
A full 3.5. Yeah.
There you go.
The party don't stop till the gym is sleeping. Come on.
Oh, that was the other day.
That wasn't the other day. That was less than 24 hours
Jim, I
ago.
tried to.
I feel like I owe you an apology, Sean. I feel terrible.
Oh,
about
that was that
I had
stream.
Nancy Fraley on, and I fall asleep down in the corner.
I think it's Nancy Fraley you owe the apology to. You fell asleep in the middle of the
Yeah, definitely not me.
Hey, she has a soothing voice, okay?
I mean, honestly, she is like. I mean, first off, I'm gonna try and do this without just completely gushing. Like just the fact she even came on the channel last night was amazing in itself. But then to hang out for
Nancy's
an
an
hour,
awesome person. She's awesome, man.
yeah, Nancy is a freaking rock star. I'm like, she is a lovely person.
She's
it
very
was
nice.
amazing to have her on.
Yeah,
And,
she's very kind.
Yeah. It was cool as hell. Yeah, so Jim, I tried to remove you as quietly as possible. A couple people noticed, but I tried to just quietly take Jim off screen.
That's what I was told. And again, and yeah, I probably overheard.
But also, Jim, you weren't snoring or anything. You just did this.
Yeah, it was just
nice.
it was just
He
kind
was
of
respectful.
this action right here. It was just kind of
Like I was trying to wait until she was done because I felt like it would be rude to just drop off while she was.
Oh, you dropped off.
Holding court, and you just kept going and going. And I was just like,
froze. That's all it was.
Yeah,
you were frozen for a bit.
That's it.
Internet happens.
It was frozen in time.
When did you
that's
wake
all.
up? Like an hour or two later?
It wasn't even that long because remember I popped back on during the giveaway.
Yeah, that was an hour or two later.
Yeah,
That was an hour or two later, dude.
I think it was more like half hour, 45 minutes. Jim was back in chat.
Like, oh hey, I would have known Forrester. Fuck.
I mean, Jim, if
I'm
you don't
happy
want it, I'll
about it.
take it.
I hope you like it, man.
I'm so bitter because I was like, oh man, I would have known Forrester. Bearproof. It's like I wasn't upset about it. Just like, oh okay, because I haven't dipped into Old Forester. I have, other than the rye and the barrel-proof rye, I haven't touched any of it, so I don't know much about it.
Oh, so you're like an Old Forester virgin almost.
Yes.
then.
Oh man, you better open that stuff, man. It's good.
Once I
Well,
get
okay, so Jim, I can't speak to this current pick that you're getting, but my experience with them is that they're quite hot. So I hope you like it, but let me know. Let me know.
All right.
Yeah, you'll have to pop on, man, once you get it, and I'd love to hear what you think about it.
Yeah. Problem is that's usually my Achilles heel. I don't mind high proof, but a hot and high proof is usually a killer for me. Because I'm running off the other direction. It just scorches my
I'll do it for you.
Gotcha. Hey, Jigs, cheers, buddy. Appreciate you, man.
Jig.
Oh, we lost.
Cheers, y'all. I'll catch you on Big Vic's, brother.
All right, I'll be over there in a bit.
Cheers, Mojo.
Cheers, Mojo. We're
Bless
only
up,
going for another
Birdman.
7 minutes. Because Jim wants me to go 3.5.
That's it. Yeah, we gotta close out strong. What's everybody drinking in chat? How about that?
Oh, we're good. If chat wakes up, folks chat with the stick.
There's still some folks here.
Yep.
Actually, Ben, what are you sipping on? Well, never
Nothing.
mind.
I got an empty glass right now.
Let me spin the wheel again one more time. No.
Where's the wheel? Let's bring up the crazy wheel again. There we go. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Gordo knows what's up.
What's up, Gordon? Oh, for the single barrel strength.
I heard that pick was kind of popular.
Yeah, it was gone in 36 hours.
Wow.
That is fucking amazing.
Tell us how you really feel about it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot, so much that I don't really want to drink it. Like, I don't want to see it go
something we
away.
were kind of talking about earlier. It's like when you find a whiskey that's really good, you don't drink it.
Yeah.
I went back down there for more of them, and they were gone. So I was
Freaking Bill Bauer get down there whacking us all in the face with his whiskey dick. Yeah, my first pour of the night, Russell's 13.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just start with just big dicking right out the box there.
Always, Mojo, always.
Also, maybe phrasing on big dicking right out the box, but anyway.
I don't think you can do that out of the box. That's probably not appropriate.
Yeah, hard to say, but
well, let's just say it's not the goal. You probably want to aim for the ball.
It's true. Definitely. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. All right.
Oh shit, William Hall. Huh. All right. Let me finish my knob. First pour of the night. Russell's 13. Okay.
Seriously.
Yeah, man. Also, cheers, Bauer. Appreciate the donation and the win, man. Yeah.
Thrasher going with a little of that Dixon Deadman juice.
What are you guys' thoughts on the new Dixon Deadman?
Haven't read it.
Has anybody on screen had the Phoenix?
Yeah,
I did.
I have a sample of it somewhere. I have to find it.
I've got both of them, the Phoenix and the Innkeeper.
Same here.
I was supposed to have the Phoenix at the tasting. I forgot I signed up for it and totally went.
I basically turned the Phoenix into like kind of just my I've had too many to drink, so I'm just going to drink something for a while because it's super easy to drink and there's nothing super special about it. It's good, but when it's gone, I will not ever think about it.
Damn, Ernie with the four-gate Amberana.
Oh. And Darrell, you've had it as well?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. People said it was considerably better than the first one. When I went back and kind of had them side by side,
Phoenix was the first one, Darrell.
No. Oh, wait.
Yeah, Phoenix was first and Innkeeper was second.
Okay, yeah. Oh, what did you ask? The Phoenix?
He asked about the Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. I still found that one decent. Innkeeper I thought was a little better, but not like where everybody was putting it.
Do you feel either one is $100 whiskey?
What's that?
Do you feel either one is $100 whiskey?
At the prices or whatever. No, maybe not. But I enjoyed them. Like I'm
not saying they're bad, but it's like you look at it, and it's like,
100's
come on,
tough,
man.
right?
We know you.
If they were at that $75 price point, maybe $80 price point, I think they'd be right where they should be.
Yeah,
and
they're a little higher proof than like 1910. They're higher proof than like the double wood from Woodford.
Yeah.
They're better than Elijah Craig Toasted. So they should
definitely better than that.
Yeah, so they should be a step up from those. But I mean, when you put them at 100, you're really kind of.
I mean, for me,
what about
like of those three that you just mentioned there, Dustin? Like for me, EC Toasted is kind of bottom of the barrel in those three. For me, 1910 is kind of for me it's like 1910 Woodford Double Oak. As far as standard release, now the Double Oak picks are phenomenal, but like standard release, it's 1910 Double Oak and then EC Toasted.
I would say the Phoenix is less sweet, less of a flavor punch than any of the. Well, okay, the EC is just at the bottom here, but the other two have more flavor than the Phoenix, but they don't have the proof and they don't have the mouthfeel. The Phoenix is it's an easy drinking, really nice whiskey. Like you enjoy drinking it. It's got enough viscosity. I mean, Dixon did a beautiful job of hitting like just a really nice drinker.
So Thrasher says
kind of boring.
Yes, both. He's impressed. He thinks his price is fair, and the Innkeeper is definitely better.
Yeah, Innkeeper is better. I
that's
love
what
the
I've
oakiness. Like a lot of people kind of shy away from like oaky character bourbons.
Oh, I'm all about that oak.
Yeah, me too, man.
You get a lot of it on that Innkeeper.
Yeah, it's got a nice
Innkeeper tastes older, would you say, or just oak?
Yeah,
I think it's just
tastes older than the Phoenix for sure.
All right, I have no idea what Peter White's drinking. Trails and 10-year Gary Wood finish.
Probably some kind of crazy expensive rye.
Oh, Trails End. That's Pacific Northwest. That's probably Garyana Wood finish. I think that's Westland.
Oh, okay.
And also, just while he's here, I have to say a huge thank you to Peter White because he won last night. And then so Peter won last night, and then he donated his bottle to me, which is
nice.
Crazy thing to do. But thank you, Peter. You're awesome, man.
Yeah, Peter only accepts winnings when it's like 30-year-old Kalilas.
Oh wow, he won the Sagamore Bottled and Bond from 21090.
Yeah, which honestly I can't get here, so it's a perfect gift. Thank you, buddy. You're amazing. Thank you, Peter.
Nice.
Wow, that's a class act. I mean, Peter is a class act. What can we say?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Ben, is it time to wrap this up?
Yes, it is. So we've been live for 3 hours and 29 minutes. So we're going to wrap this at the 3 hour and 30-minute point. We had a beautiful guest on this evening, far better looking than any of these gentlemen on the screen, including myself. And tomorrow night, I will be on 4 Leaf Whiskey at 6 p.m. having a flight of Pachin, or as I call it, poutine.
Oh, from what's
Stacie,
it called?
yes.
Wait,
no, but the distillery.
No, it's a form of Irish whiskey.
Oh, I thought you said poutine. Oh,
Yeah,
my
poutine.
God.
It's not finished. It's non-aged Irish whiskey.
Yeah, but it's from Killoman,
No,
right?
she gave me like multiple distilleries.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, so that'll be 6 p.m. tomorrow. If you haven't had enough of this mug, I will be on with Stacie. And with that,
Eastern, Ben?
Cool, man.
What?
6 p.m. Eastern?
6 p.m. Eastern, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cheers, Stacie, wherever you are. Love you, girl.
Cheers, y'all. And
cheers,
there are
everybody
4
else.
spots open. If
Check
anybody
out the
wants to
next
come hit
one.
that link and hang out in the after party, the link's there. Come chill. It'll be good. And if not, go and either way, go check out Vic. I'm sure he's got some kind of giveaway going on. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
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 Hi, Rebecca.
Very nice.